class. Spud web in size, but like Shaquille break glass. Speak less, execute more action. Freak beats, wild dog off the leash, cause panic. Any amount of static, all brought to a halt. It's automatic, the mind dives deep in the vault. Real to real like Rambo, but just increase the appeal. Direct vibe from the heart, make it easy to feel. Hard times, money making moves on the come up. Fools trying to get it from sundown to sun up. What you gonna do when them dudes try to run up? It's one life, one love, and can't get a one up. Hands pointed to the sky, put a one up. Everybody in the spot, put a one up. Time keeps wasting by the minute every hour. The money's just paper, unity is true power, get it?
Literally feel the energy, rocking the whole vicinity. Send flowers to my enemies, headshots like the Kennedys. Never could I pretend to be, that shit ain't in me. Infinite with abilities, I'm running through these verses. Pen work, show agility, listening to our earthly beat. Yeah, I keep my cipher complete. Suede Nikes on my feet, how I run through these fleets. A to Z, in between it all, I'm rather unique. Brain waves to the pattern of speech, shatter the weak. And backboards flattening peaks in a matter of weeks. The big dog like the roof on fire. Burn out like two rear tires. On the move like dude, don't tire. I can't stop, get a break or breathe. Break a fake MC down like an eighth of weed. Shake the spot, can't make believe. Real shit filling vacancies, we in the place to be.
Hard times, money making moves on the come up. Fools trying to get it from sundown to sun up. What you gonna do when them dudes try to run up? It's one life, one love, and can't get a one up. Hands pointed to the sky, put a one up. Everybody in the spot, put a one up. Time keeps wasting by the minute every hour. The money's just paper, unity is true power. Get a test strip so you can check the level of dope. Stuck in a death grip, controlled by your benevolent soul. Rev the engine, shift gears, I'm letting it flow. High speed thought, travel above the average mode. If you only concerned with squeezing cash in your fist, I can promise that you dancing with some hazardous shit. Demand better from yourself and the people you with. Sometimes a sucker in the midst make it easy to slip. It's like
worldwide certified, totally legitimate. 2020 infinite, my city still killing shit. Sideline grimacing, checker flag finishing. You're no match for the skills unlimited, I don't try. See the lax, they personified. I know the real ones out here, you ain't qualified. Never falsify the facts with all kind of lies. Cause I'm destined for the stars like the Enterprise.
Hard times, money making moves on the come up. Fools trying to get it from sundown to sun up. What you gonna do when them dudes try to run up? It's one life, one love, and can't get a one up. Hands pointed to the sky, put a one up. Everybody in the spot, put a one up. Time keeps wasting by the minute every hour. The money's just paper, unity is true power, get it?
Celebrate your wins when they come, Jack, they may never come back. Life got a funny way of doing that, don't it though? I've been spitting dope since the hokey poke. Monkey in your record bin, looking for your funkin' soul. Head nodding up and down like it's fucking jumping rope. Tough as railroad from Ohio trying to get this dough. Catch me on your walking trail, puffing on a coffin nail. To get what I've got to sell, I've had to walk through hell. I ain't saying that for nothing, I'm just saying I'm still trudging. Till the Holy Ghost pull my ticket, I ain't budging. Trying to keep this motion, keep my name in the discussion. Every day I'm cooking up some heat and I ain't bluffing. So stay sharp, measure twice. I promise you, it might save your life. Make love, not war. Just trying to stay afloat till I'm on shore. So stay sharp, measure twice. I promise you, it might save your life. Make love, not war. We just trying to stay afloat. From a lost city, take a walk with me. 4 seasons in a year and they ain't all pretty. The guard witty, but the bar's heavy. Get your cards ready. The boys stay cold like a darn Yeti. I keep it cool, check the HVAC. Made my first beats on my father's old tape deck. Used to cop trees off my brother in the basement. Copped an MPC and that became my spaceship. Record store, dollar bins, get a facelift. Yard sale bandit, show me where the milk crates is. Stay sharp, measure twice. I promise you, it might save your life. Make love, not war. I'm just trying to stay afloat until I'm on shore. Stay sharp, measure twice. I promise you, it'll save your life. Make love, not war. We just trying to stay afloat until the encore.
shorty, watch me with them bitter tones. Just a bird I seen on Twitter, focus on what trends are on. Veil Lodge, bad broad posting. She never seen the smoke. Soho meetings, private rooms only. Keep it close for business. Stripper bitch, my shooter. So both jobs got a pole position. Social on the hoodie, model on the arm. They know my image. Still got them glass tech bottles.
Music is better.
Chandeliers, large tables like we go to dinner. Travel in the sky.
Music is better enjoyed than analyzed. Or was it discussed?
I'm the shadow that you fear, but you don't know exists. The illest MC you never heard of will persist. Cutting through the silence with a verse that's so cold. The underground king with a crown made of gold. I'm the shadow that you fear, but you don't know exists. The illest MC you never heard of will persist. Cutting through the silence with a verse that's so cold.
Alright, we're getting everybody in place. I just shared up the video portion of the broadcast. If you want to tune into the video, just click that link up top. Just give me a few more minutes to get everything situated. Thank you.
Deep like I'm speaking from the outer space. They say I'm like a myth and I'm living out my truth. And if I were alcohol, I'd probably be 200 proof. I've been doing this for fun, no hands on the wheel. Think about the ink, I'm on the brink of bringing you the massive pill. I whisper to the crowd that nobody acknowledges. Chasing all your fake shit, bleeding out in colleges. Listen close, because I like to kick some knowledge. Leave some stuff you kinda puzzle, probably never get acknowledged. Yo, I don't need a stage and I don't need a crowd to find the proper root of motivation, make sounds. And you probably never heard of me, and that to me is fun. Lighthouse like the sun, I eclipse, yo, it's phase one. I'm the shadow that you fear, but you don't know exists. The illest MC you never heard of will persist. Cutting through the silence with a verse that's so cold.
Yo, it's muy frio.
Yo, I move like a phantom, unseen but real. And the underground king doesn't really need a pill. Ain't no gimmicks or no tricks.
Alright, let's see. Alright, I think we're good here now. So what's going on, everybody? Let me just switch over to something over here, and how's everybody feeling today? Good, I hope. All the money I get you up here as co-hosts. Right now, I'm currently trying to see if I have audio on that video. I'm not sounding like it. Let's see. Looks like I'm still good here. Can everybody hear me okay? Can I get some emojis and stuff? Alright. Good, good, good. And I got both our co-hosts up here. Good morning, Mel. And what's up with you, all the money?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Good evening. Well, for me, anyways. Good everything to everybody else.
Yeah, hoping all the good things for everybody. Just checking my audio, and I don't think I can hear. So I gotta change a few settings real quick. It's always every time I do a video broadcast, it's like, what else is gonna go wrong? Each time it's like 5-10 minutes of just debugging because things just don't work out the way they're supposed to. But just bear with me here, and we'll have a nice little couple hour, maybe 3 hour stream tonight. But I just gotta make sure everything's set up right. Good. I'm just trying to make sure it's good on my end so I know what it sounds like, 1 second. Because right now I don't think I can hear you guys, which is the problem. Yeah, if y'all want to get started, all the money, can you just kind of introduce yourself and for those who might not know?
We actually have probably about 8 members all doing different things, some with merchandise, some with 3D building, some that create bots. And essentially, it's an open community to anybody that wants to join. And as long as you're supporting, the meme token, the community supports you. Um, I guess tonight at some point, Gray, maybe not start off at the beginning of it with it, but we have some alpha that we would like to drop and talk about.
Uh-oh.
And yeah, and I think this is like the perfect space to do it. You did pretty freaking great on your last space. I just want to remind everybody, if you're joining, guys, like and share this space so we can get as many people in here as possible. It's going to be pretty exciting.
It looks like I got everything sort of situated on the live stream. I had to just fix an audio setting or refresh it at least. So if you could just see if you can hear yourself. And then after that we should be all good to go because that's what I was kind of waiting on.
I could hear myself, and I didn't like turning the volume up to hear myself either.
You sound great. Who you kidding? Who you kidding? So now we can get this thing started. Like I said, sometimes it just takes a few minutes to debug this whole stream situation type deal we have here. But if you could, like Colton was saying, just give us a like and a retweet, and that's going to be how we're going to do a few giveaways tonight. It worked decently enough the last time we tried it, so let's use it again. I know we got a bag of giveaways from Opulence to give away, which I'm pretty excited. And no pressure on you, all the money. It's not like you had to compete with what she's giving away. But just want to have this conversation and just basically introducing ourselves to people who might not know who we are yet. So, I guess I should start as the host. I'm Gray JT, and I'm just here for blockchain growing and enthusiast and building communities and just being optimistic to what we're looking forward to in the future. So, anybody who else who kind of wants to build and is kind of thinking of projects long term, just feel free to request. We'll have you up here. We got our lovely co-host and Mel up here as our only speaker right now, but I'd love to hear about what you guys are thinking of at this time as well. I'm just going to go through and just invite a couple people, and then I'll get started on the live stream portion that's recording my screen. So just a minute. I know we have an artist that I want to hear from called Jeffro Art. He's got to run out kind of quick on us today. But I think that should be about everybody I needed to invite. Land Party's up here now. If you don't know Land Party, then you can get to know from him now here. Are you there, Land Party? Anyways, that might just be one of those non-speaking type accounts. But anyways, one thing I wanted to go ahead and get started on was these giveaways. So the faster we can get that rolling, the better. So at the little bottom right of our space here, let me switch over to my right scene. So if I pull this over to the other page, you can follow along with me here now. But basically this little space button at the bottom right of it, there's a chat bubble to where you can engage with the space that we're conversing on right now. So if you could, just give it a like and a retweet, and once we get enough retweets, I think it's going to be 5, so the first 5 retweets we'll do a giveaway. So that's a pretty good chance of you winning something, I would imagine, if you did retweet. But just noticed one thing I need to fix on my stream. Alright, it's fixed. Alright, I think I'm good to go now. Sorry about that again. It's just gets jumbled pretty quickly. And thanks to everybody who's commented, liking on the space. See, we got 15 likes, 15 retweets. I must not have just had it up to date yet. Like some nice comments. We got some diamond hands in here. Love to see it. Okay, and we got Jeffro Art wanting to come up and speak a little bit. So let's get him up here.
shouting down the alley where those train cars were put.
And if you don't know how to request to come up on stage and speak, it's just the little microphone button right here, and then you have to be approved, and you can come up here and talk with us.
My soul is half chewed. I'm gonna howl at the moon, drinking on some strange brew.
But I'm gonna go ahead and get this first giveaway started. So the way I have it set up is all I need to do is just take this link, the link to this tweet, and just share it, aka copy and pasting it there. And what it's going to do now is check for people that liked and retweeted, and I'm actually going to put in 5, so that way we can do our first giveaway. And while I'm doing that, Mel, this first giveaway will be for 5 of your token giveaways. So do you want to kind of introduce Opulence and what you got going on? If I get a little intro about them, I can give them away real quick. So feel free, Mel, unless you're not ready.
Mud Angel Radio shook me from the grave. Plug me in the socket, you know I will misbehave.
Sorry, I don't know if you're trying to speak right now or not, Mel. You have your mic muted.
Mud Angel Radio screaming out my name.
Sorry, JD. Can you give me 5 minutes?
Yeah, of course. So
Okay,
basically, I'm going to go ahead and do this giveaway, but it's for 5 of the 30. Okay, I'm giving away 30,000 tokens to divide. Sorry, I don't even know why I can't speak right now. We got 10 coin package giveaways of the meme token Opulence, and we're going to go ahead and give away 5 of those to people who retweeted, and then I'm going to take a screenshot, and then we'll get to those to you after the space. Sometimes it does act weird. Well, I thought I was going to be able to use this tonight. Am I not going to be able to? Let's check. What's going on, Colin? I see your mic's unmuted.
I was just wanting to help introduce Jeffro Art, while you were figuring out the giveaway thing, maybe, if you don't mind.
No, that sounds great. I didn't know he was up here. It didn't. It's just not showing him is up here for me.
No, he's not. He's not a speaker yet, but I did want to touch on it because I started talking to him, like weeks ago, maybe even a month ago, and like he kind of introduced himself online, and I've seen some of his art, and I think he was in the Telegram as well. But anyways, like he kind of caught my attention because I went to his page and then I checked out his link to his Instagram. And not to push everybody away from X right now, but if you have another device, dude, his art is pretty fantastic. I would say that he's up there with a lot of the other really notable XRP creators, and it's pure art. I mean, he did a URATM version with charcoal and paint, and it's freaking beautiful. And I told him that at some point, when the market picks back up, I want to wait until there's enough attention, that way he can get what the value of this art is, because it's that good. And we're going to do an auction at some point in the future. I just want to let everybody here know about that. And then I'm sure Jeffro Art can introduce what he does and how he does it more.
Yeah, I've been seeing his art for a few weeks now, and yeah, it's definitely some pretty impressive stuff. The charcoal piece he did for ATM, like that piece was amazing. I told him I needed one of those, so hopefully they would do well at auction. I think it would. So I think I got my picker set up now, but yeah, once Jeffro is able to come sneak away, I think he's got like family stuff going on. Once he's able to come sneak away, we'll hear from him a little bit more. But just to get things rocking and rolling on this giveaway system that we have tonight, because we got a bunch of things to give away, I'm just going to kind of give out a bunch at a time and quickly, so that way we can just, keep talking about what we're talking about. So, like Mel was saying earlier, she needs a little bit longer, but we're going to give away 30,000 tokens to 5 people, and then we're going to do that again in a little bit. And are you there, Mel?
Yes. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
I tried to finish up something. Hi everyone. Thank you, JD. Hi, Colton.
Dang, Colton, you gonna let her hang like that? Dang.
Yes. So, what are we giving right now?
Right now,
tokens?
we're gonna start with the tokens because we got 10 of those to give away, and I'm just gonna do
All right.
5 of them at once.
All right. So the giveaway is sorry, 30,000 opulence each for five winners, correct?
That's correct. And we're going to go ahead and spin that
So
out so I can
yeah.
post that. But if you want to talk about the token, I'm going to go ahead and be doing that stuff in the background. Right
Yes,
now, I just did the
definitely.
draw, and I'm going to tag the people who won.
Sure.
Okay, now you go ahead.
Well, the opulence token is a utility tokens that we issued on the XRPL. As some of all of you know that I'm the CEO and founder of the Opulence X, and then we're building the DeFi protocols on the XRPL, and then we are expanding also our the OpilFi protocols into BNB chain. So currently, the Opulence on the XRPL is the utility token that we are using across our DeFi ecosystem as a medium of an exchange on our NFT marketplace, and also as a reward tokens, tokenize support, engagements, and loyalty through our ecosystem that we are building. And then also we are using it that as our that's also governance tokens, and there are only 10 billion tokens on that we issued on the XRPL, that half of it, which is the 5 billion token, will be burned as we already minted the 5 billions opulence on the BNB chain. We are building the DeFi protocols since 2 years ago, to be for exact, June 10, 2023 on the XRPL. So we're still continue to develop um, everything that we are building right now on the XRPL was just the beginning. And then we are launching our real yield protocols on DBNB chains also in the next coming weeks, where we already minted 5 billion opulence BNB chain as well. So then we will burn the 5 billion that we already issued on the XRPL as we launch and deploy the BNB chain, because we want to keep our supply just enough at 10 billion across the chain. So yeah, so this opulence token has been really full with the utility and functionality throughout all our ecosystem, and then being used also as reward tokens for some of the project within the Opulence X ecosystem. So yeah, I mean, it's really great utilities. um anyway, so we're giving away those 30,000 Opulence for those that probably wanting to just give it a try and knowing about the ecosystem and the Opulence itself, as the main currency also in the our NFT marketplace. There are a couple of the collections that also you can use opulence as the currency to buy those collection.
Yeah, and just picking up on that point, do you want to just give us a quick rundown on the Opal passports?
Oh, the Opal Passport NFTs. Yeah, the Opal Passport is the governance. Well, that's actually the loyalty pass NFT that token gated with the governance system in our Opal Vault. Because as you know, the DeFi protocols without decentralized governance is just, you know it's questionable, because you want the participations and the users, the holders, have the powers to decide and governs the ecosystem itself. So yeah, right now we are still building, and the protocol still evolve in the way that it should be. um, but at the end of the day, the power should be given to the holders. The power should be governed by the users. So for that reason, we have the Opel passport that we issued on the Opel Next NFT marketplace. I think there was total 250. I'm not sure exact, but there is 3 tier of the Opel passport that I'm giving 2 of the passport today as the giveaway as well. Our top tier for the passport was already those NFTs already gone, so I was only able to pick up the one that's still available, which is the Quester, the beginner. The power of the Apple passport is you can use that for the boosting rewards also in our soft staking, which is the Apple Earn, and you can use that also to boost your voting on our Apple Vote. Um, events whenever we needed to change certain things on the platforms, and we conducting certain voting for the Opulence token holders. So this Opul passport is also there are certain points that we will implement also down the road, where you can exchange that certain point throughout your royalty engagements and participations within the ecosystem with a certain merchandise, all different stuff, or raffle tickets, conferences.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's kind what the Opel passport is all about.
Yeah, and basically, I asked that so that way people knew what they about to have a chance at winning. You're giving away 2 of those passport NFTs, and we can give out one now that we just give out that token, and then we can kind of move on to the little other stuff.
Yes, and then those that winning the passport, their wallet will automatically also receive the Mudeng NFT, which is the Mudeng NFT is the boosting rewards on our Opel Farm ecosystem as well. So all the NFTs that we were creating or currently still available, and some is already minted out. Mostly all that we have as Opulence X issued or our utility NFT, like the Pumpkin NFT itself. That's the NFT to token gated the verified collections and unlocking the society staking pool for those Opulent Art Society member collections, where the holders of those verified collections receiving daily automatic drop opulence in the society staking pool. Um, so yeah, uh, uh, so the Opel passport winner automatically will also whitelisted for the Mudang NFT, where if they are a contributor to the Opulence XRP liquidity pool, then they can use that as their boost reward on the Opel farm.
Yeah, sounds great. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and pick the winner of this nice NFT that you're giving away, and this be like a nice introduction into your ecosystem with all your DeFi applications. So, the same rules apply for all these giveaways tonight. You have to like and retweet, and then you're eligible to win by using the X picker. So, let's see who wins this passport. Looks like the winner is going to be R4S Jesus, or Ras Jesus. I've seen him a lot around, so nice that he's getting something out of this today. Congrats.
Yay!
Yeah. And if I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure this guy's pretty interested in DeFi just in general, so it'll be good for him as well.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, you can take all those notes, JD, and you can send it to me at the end of this podcast, and then I can deliver all those giveaway. Either you're gonna deliver it or I'm gonna deliver it. We can
Okay.
discuss later on. Yeah.
Right. Sounds good.
Well, I have my people down there. Maybe Adrian or Surreal Idea also can help me keep tracking on the winner.
Sorry, it's hard for me to type and talk at the same time because I'll just start typing what I'm saying, you know? So, congrats, Ras Jesus. You just won this NFT that we're talking about, so I'm tagging you in it and tagging her. Alright, back to it. Yeah, if there's any projects that want to kind of talk about who they are and, want to promote what they're working on, feel free to request. I don't know who all is wanting to talk tonight, but uh, we got myself, Opulence, and all the money, and obviously we got Mel up here. Land Party, is there anything you want to say, or are you just up here just to hang out? Seems like that may be the case, which is fine, I guess. But we just need to, I guess, just Mel, if me and you and Adam, or I'm not sorry, I'm sorry, me, you, and Colton can have a conversation until we get some more folks up here. Yeah.
Well, I saw quite a bit of project down there. Quantum Realm down there, Big Balls, of course, X Hero, Lambo X Apes, Airdrop Gaming, my partner as well down there, you know. So there are quite a bit of surreal ideas. That's quite a bit of projects that on this podcast currently. So yeah, I mean, I'm very interesting with this topic, JD. That's why I support you. You know, like what I said, I really it's got me is the fact that you branding this as Bridge to XRPL, every XRP everywhere, right? So we know in the last couple, I always say this. I'm sorry if you. This is kind of like a broken record for those that always that maybe knows me already. Yeah, for the last couple of years when XRP still battle with the lawsuit, you know, our ecosystem is really people don't even look at it, right? And
Right.
we've been struggle, we've been
Still
you
battle
know,
with the
we've been
lawsuit.
really
You know, our
out of
ecosystem.
nowhere, you know, and people don't even see us. But right now with the XRP, you see like on the timelines everywhere, you see all this crypto newspaper, I mean, outlet or anything, you know, all the media press release is like XRP repos and all those things. And right now, we're starting to get those attentions. And the recent RWA report is also showing that we are leading across other chains. So this title, let XRP everywhere, bridge to XRPL, is really what got me, and I feel like I want to support you in this, and you know, to get to know everyone's on the space, the true builders and the true developers. They're trying to build their businesses, their brands, utilizing this network to come together and highlighting them in a way that we can and supporting them in the way that we can, so they're getting enough spotlight and so people understand what they're doing and what they have and what they offer on the networks, because the goal is to bring new users and adoptions to the XRPL ecosystem.
Absolutely. I can tell your voice is getting raspy, so I don't know. We got Health AI up here now. If you want to just give an introduction of who you are and just tell us what you got going on in about 3 minutes or 5 minutes, it's pretty much open discussion at this point.
All right. Yeah, great. Thanks for having me here. Every time I see your space popping up, I actually have the reminders. So I like to come and join. I really love what you're doing for the community. And same thing here. Bridge to XRPL. We're all trying to, support each other, keep it real with real projects that are bringing value to the XRPL. And that's one of the main focus that our project or startup is working with is bringing value. My my personal opinion, and I'll say all of my leadership opinion on my startup is the XRP or the XRP ledger right now. It's at the point of bringing value, right? And making sure we provide awareness and making sure we bring people from other chains here. I don't think there's going to be just one coin to roll them all or one uh, crypto or layer to roll them on, one L1 access to roll them on. I think the future it's going to be multi-layer, it's going to be multi-crypto, and there's going to be a lot of coins that are going to participate. And one of the main coins out there or basically networks is it's going to be the XRP and the XRP ledger. So that's why I'm here, and I just want to share that our startup is basically gamifying healthcare. We are basically creating an engaging experience regarding your healthcare and wellness and putting everything on one platform for you. We're using the power of artificial intelligence, blockchain, and basically we're connecting the dots and being the glue that's going to be fixing the broken healthcare system. So in a nutshell, that's what's Health AI LLC, Health AI Coin, or Hike HAIC. That's what we're doing, and our main platform will be releasing in a couple of months. It's going to be called Nurse Help Me. That's also a trademark, and or revamp website, which is going to include artificial intelligence, and it's going to look pretty awesome. It's going to be launching in a couple of weeks. Or revamp Telegram group, which is going to have a little bit of artificial intelligence, so you can start chatting with their artificial intelligence agent as well. Is going to be launching in a couple of weeks as well. So there is a lot of stuff we're working on right now. We're building 24/7, and we're also going to be launching a utility NFT collection on the next maybe 1 or 2 months as well. So that's
Watch
who
out.
we are. Yeah.
No, I was just saying, watch out, because that sounds like it's going to hit the market pretty heavy, huh?
Yeah, yeah. It's we're trying to launch everything like almost back to back, and then at that point, I so we're building our community like pretty organic. To be honest with you, we have not paid any shillers or any calls or anything like that. But at certain point, once all of our products are out there, because we're getting a lot of traffic into our websites right now. I guess a lot of people Google health, and then a lot of people Google AI, and then a lot of people Google coins or Health AI coin website and our Nurse Help Me website without paying for any advertisings are ranking from like 92 to 98, and that's been almost for the last 2 3 months, and that's been super high for us. So once we launch all of our products, we're gonna do pay for some advertising on actual Google and X and all over the place, so we can basically uh, uh, provide awareness as soon as possible.
Yeah, sounds great. And I appreciate you coming up here and showing us, giving some updates about what you got going on. And feel free to keep standing up here on the stage. But I know Jeff wrote art. We were looking forward to hearing from you because you were had some things going on in your IRL. But are you able to speak right now and kind of introduce yourself, Jeff wrote art?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I think we all can.
Okay, good. Sorry, I had my phone mic off for this app, and I just got a new headset that I was not very good at setting up, obviously. Sorry about that, guys. Thanks for your patience. And everyone else that spoke so far, all this stuff's super exciting. Just to go back to what Colton said and what you said about my art, I really appreciate it. It's really inspiring. From 2020, the events that went on, my art career kind of took a huge tank. I was supposed to go to Europe. I was supposed to maybe live in Italy. I had these big buyers set up. My art career was going pretty good from traveling to Europe and the U.S. and California and New York. So I just took a step back, and then I got in. I met my wife, and I have kids now, and I took the family route from being a single artist, and then I've been really looking for something new to draw inspiration, and I've always been very, very curious about the digital realm and crypto and everything that's involved with it. So
Hey
when
guys,
I
I
first
got
got
an
into it,
emergency. I gotta go.
Cool, later, man.
so when I first got into this, all the money kind of popped up to me, their platform, and XRP just seemed to kind of reach out to me. Is this still working?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
Okay,
We just had
sorry.
an interruption earlier. Sorry about that.
I'm out in the country, so I get a bit of a glitch here and there. So yeah, like all the money kind of stood out to me since I got into this about a year ago and started looking back at NFTs. I've looked at them for a long time and just kind of got scared of it. Being a visual artist, being in the physical world, getting art on people's walls. I've got a ton of different stories. That's why I like to share my videos, because I love input from people.
Yeah, if
But
you
this
have one
really,
handy to post, we can take a look at it together, because I've been really enjoying your videos.
yeah, they're fun. I got to build more because I kind of deleted some old ones because I got kind of zapped for the songs. But yeah, when I saw the NFTs come up for all the money that Golden did, I was just like, these are rad. I was like, this whole world's rad. I started looking at other people's NFTs. I'm like, geez, how do I do this? And a while back, I minted some of mine. I'm like, I don't have a platform. I need to find a good community. I need to see what the other creators are doing. And it just happened organically. And I complimented him. I said, your art's really great. He says, oh, I would like to see yours. I posted a picture of mine, and it just went from there, like he said. And it really brought this big, kind of fire back into my art. I just jumped right on it. Why don't I just do my version of one of your art as a collab and see where it goes? And it was exciting for me to do that. It's hanging in my place right now until we figure out where we're going with the reality, like the physical version and an NFT, like Colton said. But yeah, it's really cool. Like I have a lot of art. I've like probably 600 art pieces in my collection that I've done over the years, professionally. a lot of them are really unique. I kind of changed my styles. I'm always very curious. So now I'm very curious to kind of blend physical art with digital art and kind of take a thesis on of how to bridge those two things, maybe help other artists that are getting involved down the road, working with Colton, working with the ATM crew, and everything that everyone on here has to offer. It's inspiring hearing all these new projects come up. I'm learning at a really rapid pace all the different utility of everything going on. It's quite exciting. It's really cool. So thanks for inviting me today. It was pretty cool to have that. So trying to, this time of night's when usually I'm putting the kids down and reading books to them and doing some drawing or something with them. So I had to just feel, sorry, I got something I really want to get into tonight. So I took a block of I took an hour. I just said I need 7 to 8 just to kind of get this and learn some stuff and do, hear what people have to say and learn some more.
Yeah, much on you, man, because like you're here just trying to learn about what you can possibly do here, and it's good that you're hopping in spaces to try and figure out what to do. So whenever you do eventually perhaps put out in a collection on XRP, like you will kind of know what to expect.
Hey, I gotta say, Jeffro, after hearing you speak about that, my head's about 3 times as big from whenever you began talking. But yeah, Jeffro's art, if you just check it out on Instagram, it really is pretty damn good. It's very interesting. It's very unique. He's got like some Picasso looking pieces. He's got I can't even define it. You have to go look at it. It's crazy. It looks great. It's definitely something. There's one thing I always kind of wanted to do was whenever I create art, if it's not something I would hang on my wall, even if it's like colorful and playful, like like the ATM collection is, or other collections, then I don't necessarily want it as an NFT. And almost every single bit of Jeffro's art, I would hang on my wall, and people would walk in and it would probably just give them a host of emotions, like whether they look at it and they see sophistication, whether they look at it and just are intrigued. And that's just my honest perspective. That's just me speaking right off the cuff there. I'm not talking him up. There's no deal between us other than he made a pretty awesome ATM charcoal painting thing, and it was just pretty cool.
No, thank you so much.
Yeah, and I'll share your Instagram page to here. Is it Artwork by Jeffro?
Yeah, Artwork by Jeffro.
Okay, cool. I'll put that little feeler out there into the space. That way people will listen after the fact and find you.
Yeah, it's kind of my website. I had a website. I rebranded from Jeffrey Robinson Art just to Jeffro Art. Everyone just started calling me Jeffro, so I stuck with that. So I just use that. That's a newer page because I lost my old one years ago. I just didn't bother trying to reach it back. So it's pretty cataloged. You go through it, you can see kind of different phases of my art as I go, and like to get curious. And it's really cool hearing these words from people. It's been a long time since I've listened to a community talk about my art, and it really pushes me to I gotta get back in and get my hands moving again, and then start creating, and then doing more with this community to prop up all the money and anyone else in here that wants to work on stuff.
Yeah, good on you, man. Like I said, you're really soaking up the knowledge that you need to be successful, and I appreciate you blocking out this time just to come speak with us for a little bit and just hang out with us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, and this is a great little chat room. It's awesome.
Of course, and I did just post that link to your Instagram, so that way if people are interested in it, they can see all of your stuff there that you have online currently.
Thank you.
No problem. And does anybody else have any questions for Jeffro while we got him? I see you came off mute, Colton. Are you good to speaker?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm gonna post some images up top, some of the artwork that I like from his Instagram page, and then again the all the money NFT that he redid.
Yeah, if people saw that ATM that he did, they'd be like, huh? It's really cool seeing what you can do off charcoal.
Yeah, that's kind of my mastering. But I work with all kinds of materials, and like Picasso is a big one, and Basquiat is one of my favorites. Ralph Steadman. There's a ton of artists I love. I just kind of start studying them. I go to galleries and stuff and try to look at some of the masters and some of the young new artists and artists that you wouldn't know. I just look at their art. I'm like, oh, I got an idea. I could maybe experiment and try something out, and then it just leads to one thing. Some of the big abstracts you see there are on drywall. They kind of happened by accident. They were my walls of my studio. I started doodling, and I had friends over, and they doodled with me, and I'd ask them, hey, what are you thinking about right now? Just put it on the wall. And that became this probably one of my biggest collections, and they have yet to be released in a gallery or in a show. I'm thinking about maybe Art New York again in the future once things get picked up again, and I can kind of get down there. But yeah, there's a lot of inspiration from a lot of different artists, and again now I've discovered a whole handful of new artists that I can start looking at and be like, wow, here I go.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm looking at the octopus piece that you have that says the fun never stops. And Colton put up a link to the top if you're in the space right now. It's just the art that he has put out recently. Or some pieces that Colton picked out, but they are definitely really sick pieces. So always nice to enjoy art. Where are you located out of now, if you don't mind me asking, Jeff Bro? Like, what's?
Oh, sorry, I'm just north of Toronto in Canada.
Okay, cool. So now I shouldn't have even asked you what state because you have a Canadian flag in your name.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Might just turn to an American flag. I don't know.
Yeah, if you just come back over.
Wait. He's from Canada? Oh man, we can't
do this. Turn it back around.
There we go. I'm pretty. We're pretty passive employed, so yeah, you go ahead. To be honest with you, I think it's great living here, but when it comes to art, I'd prefer to be in the States. That's where it's at. Honestly, the U.S. and Europe, for that matter, I did really well over there. When I was in New York and California big time when I was there showing, and I have friends down there, and I did a couple different fundraisers for EcoWare Foundation and stuff like that for the oceans. I was received a whole lot different than I am here. And there's good art in this country. We're pretty kind of, we've always followed what the U.S. do, and I'm not gonna get in. We don't need to get in that whole can of worms right now, but it's pretty peaceful. I'm way out in the country and quiet country where I can think and breathe. But I do absolutely love going to the States and many other parts of the world. There's anywhere I've went, there's art. Japan and Costa Rica, Mexico. There's art that's just insane there. So that's one of those things about this country is like we draw from a lot of other countries. We're a big mixing pot.
Absolutely. I think it's important to support the artists around you. So I mean, you probably have a pretty big art scene around you, if I had to guess.
Yeah, there's Toronto. It's good, but to be honest, like it's just good, and that's why I went to Monaco and I showed there. I did well, won an award. When I was at Art New York and when I did in California shows and stuff, it was just different. It was just bigger. People were just like they dressed their homes and they dressed themselves differently. Here it's pretty laid back. That's our country. It's really laid back. Toronto's pretty exciting. It had a really great art scene. Vancouver has a great art scene. When I was there checking stuff out and had galleries inviting me left, right, and center, I just didn't bite to any. I've always just kind of kept independent and just kind of managed myself and curated myself. I curated my own warehouse shows and stuff in the past. That I kind of like doing that, and that's why getting into the metaverse, getting in the online world, is really exciting because it just opens up a whole new universe that I'm like, okay, I can see this, and then just with some guidance with some experts and people like yourselves and all the money and Colton and stuff that he's like you. There's a lot of cool things coming. I think he's got some cool ideas. Hopefully he's going to share down the road. I'm really excited to venture into this and blend my physical art with some and digital art.
Yeah, I'm thinking
you don't need a border.
Soon. Yeah, digital's going to kind of be pretty big wave here soon. I feel like as far as offerings, because people are going to want to look in and see what they can get, and if they can get something that's both physical and digital, then that's just a pretty easy sell from them, from my perspective at least.
Yeah, it's a cool. That's the theory I came up with last year when I started really exploring, and that's why I minted 10 pieces, and they've just sat there. I haven't even put them on the market because I didn't know what to do. I was like, I don't know this. I gotta go back and I got to research more. I got to meet some people, or I got to start following people and just seeing what they're doing. And then just organically, like Colton came up, and it was just like a whole big white light hit me, and I'm like, this guy knows his stuff. He's really cool. He appreciates art, and I can tell just by talking to people. I can tell if they're true to art. And I've been around a lot of people who are fake to art. They're just to say, "Oh, I'm an art fan," but they're not. They're there for the scene. I can tell there's real passion, especially talking to you now and hearing what Opulence and everyone else that's just spoken here. I can see that they really have dove into their craft, and that's what I want to be around. And that's what any true artist needs to be around, that kind of community. That's just, I've said that now probably a couple times, but it's quite exciting for me.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to whatever you like plan to do on the ledger, because we love our artists here on the ledger, and that's you can actually make a pretty big community just off of the ledger, like meeting people online, and then you can just grow your following, and you know you can just market yourself a little bit easier on XRPL than some other chains, in my opinion. So yeah, great on you, man.
Awesome. Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jeffro, do you know Johnny Lawrence, correct? I mean, you know of him?
Johnny Lawrence. It's not ringing a bell.
Okay, well, if you have a chance, I want you to direct your attention to like JohnnyLawrence.com.
Yep.
Not the guy from the Karate Kid, but
Yep.
but the XRP NFT guy. He has
Okay.
his NFT collections. He does paintings and stuff. He's very, very talented, but he's got what's called a phygital collection, where it's physical and digital. And essentially, it's pretty ingenious. I don't know if he did it on purpose or just a way for him to sell his art, but he essentially captured people who were buying NFTs just to make money, as well as capturing people who wanted to buy the NFT to get the physical copy. So what he would do is he would make a painting like the one of one, and he
Mhm.
would sell the NFT of that painting. And if you bought the NFT, you had the option of having it shipped to your house as a print. Otherwise, if you bought like the one of one of the very first one of that, it would be like a hand oil painted thing that he would send to your house. Those are just ideas that come to mind. It, honestly, whenever you really think about it, him being able to sell digital artwork that around this space where NFTs are, people spend good money on NFTs, and if you can
Yes, they do.
include artwork done by hand, from the comfort of your home, and people can see that and experience that in their house. I think that's a huge deal, and I think that's definitely a direction that a lot of artists should go, especially you with doing charcoal work and paint. I mean, and just to direct your guys' attention to above, I did post the charcoal image as well up on the board.
Yeah, it's
To
freaking sweet.
Colton, to add to that, I think that's the directions of how the collectible art is going moving forward, right? Because from the physical items, digital, because currently we are also working with real artists from Norway. She has the gallery in Norway. She's also just about to joining the XRP Ledger with her collections that she wanted to bring into the ledger in the digital items. So she's been she's preparing right now. We also have right now Ramiro, right? Alban down here. I saw him. He's also one of the great artists that also do the physical and digital items with augmented and virtual capability as well. So I think the directions of this collectible asset when it comes to real artists that really um, have their talents and skill, I think towards this physical and digital items. And yeah, I think we will see more of Jeffrey, more of Ramiro, and all the other artists that going to bring their real collections into the ledger, moving forwards in the way that they already have their physical side and now they are going to bring it digital. I think this is really something interesting because, and that's what we want, right? Like instead of all these different same things, same art, we want another quality of art that we can bring to the ledger that will bring more eyes also and attractions and the collector in the way that it is we want to see on the XRP ledger as well.
Yeah, and to add to that just a little bit, Ramiro should have a channel called Keeping Up with Ramiro because it's almost I think it's impossible. The amount of stuff that he comes out with, it simply blows my mind. I don't Ramiro, if you're listening, I don't know if you want to talk, but man, it's like you have a team of 100 back there just completely in a sweatshop, and you're just like, hey, put this out, put this out. Let's. It's ridiculous. Um, and I can't wait to see the artists that you're talking about either, Mel. Um, it really is an interesting space. If you can
Oh, and
imagine.
we have those Ellen, and then we have also from Hawaii. I'm working with her right now. Her name is Emily. She's from Maui, not from Hawaii. She's from Maui. She's the artist for our Pacific Blockchain Summit that is going to um, be on I think September 12th during the 1 week Honolulu Tax Week in Hawaii. So she will be the one that creating this NFT for the attendee. So they're gonna mint it on the XRP ledger. I mean on the Opulence X of course, right? So we sponsored the Pacific Blockchain Summit where Emily also will mint it here NFT that for the attendee for this what is that the mascot for the Pacific Blockchain Summit on the on the XRP ledger by the way. So the Pacific Blockchain Summit is not as big as like other conference, but because we are in the island, however, the potential is also very big because there are a lot of artists, there are a lot of tech startup, and we are really the door for West and East in this Pacific, which is there are a lot of. We are fully guarded with the military base here in Hawaii, so the potentials of networking is also massive here. So yeah, so I'm trying to bringing Emily also into the XRP ledger because she is also a very known artist in the island of Oahu and Kauai, Maui, and Hawaii. So yeah, Carlton, I'm really excited to bring this more in the ledger, and that's why Opulence X is participating and sponsoring the Pacific Blockchain Summit as a main sponsor for the event because I want to bring more adoptions to the ledger. Again, that's kind of like my visions and missions that I have. So I really want that the growth of the ecosystem is really, really happening this year, especially with us XRP as the native currency getting this legal clarity and all the work that has been done by Ripple, creating all these different partnerships. And now it's time to bring more adoptions to the businesses and brand that building on the XRP ledger itself.
Yes, and if you see an artist posting anything on the X within the XRP family on X anywhere, even if they have a token, you can still share the artist's work. I mean, just any artist. It brings in so many more artists. It becomes a space for them, and it helps lift them up as well. So whenever you see a piece of artwork and it's made by someone that's sharing their talent on the XRPL, just go ahead and share it. I mean, it doesn't even matter if you connect with it. It doesn't matter if it makes you emotional. I mean, it really does. It goes a long way to support not only that artist, but every other artist in the same way. And I did want to make a quick point too. If like Picasso, if you could imagine back in the day, let's just say if there's like a lost painting or something, um, with blockchain now, you can prove ownership, until the end of time, even if that thing was destroyed. It's pretty fascinating whatever everything that could go on, with what we're doing and how it evolves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's an awesome point.
I definitely think you're making some great points because I know there's a lot of artists out there that don't know what to do with their art. So, I mean, XRP is just basically the best place to do that, in my opinion, because it's awesome for that. We all love it for that reason, I believe.
Yeah, I agree. This is all really exciting stuff. I love hearing about the other artists. And like Johnny Lawrence, I'm going to definitely have to go after this. Once I wind down everybody and sit, I'm going to go and stare and read, check his art out and see what he's doing and then, draw more inspiration. It's time to get busy.
Jeff, I'm just gonna go ahead and DM you his profile so that way you know it.
Awesome.
Yeah, no problem.
This is all really cool stuff. It's like wowing me every second I'm hearing everybody's opinions. This is so cool.
I almost forgot to mention that Johnny Lawrence was actually the person who created our logo for ATM.
Oh, that's awesome.
I mean, it was completely out of
Yeah,
sight, out of mind. I don't know why I didn't bring it up, but I mean, we've been a fan of Johnny Lawrence before we even had this logo. So,
I would love to design stuff for people. I've done novel covers and I've done some labels and I've done some logos for people. I've done a lot of commission work, custom. Like I've done people's portraits, and I always like to catch something. And I had some numerology, and I study. You know, I'll go into runes and ancient different philosophies, and I'll look up symbolism to add to their artwork that belongs to them, so they have more of a connection to it, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And I see with all the money logo, there's definitely a lot of alchemic symbolism going on there. There's something I tried to guess at it a while ago. I think I was close when you posted that. Really curious to know what his mind was, or what your direction. It's really cool.
well, I can tell you, I have an interpretation of it because I know what the symbols are. I don't want to say it until someone gets it, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like I kind of want the community to stir a little bit.
Yeah,
I like that. At least I was close.
Sorry, I had to check
Very
a few
close.
things. Trying to get back to the space now. It's just all jumbledy. So I think this would be a good time to maybe do another giveaway while we got another chance. Mel, what are you thinking? Should we do the same thing that we did last time with the 5 and 1, or should we go to the next few things?
Well, you are the host.
Yeah,
You
I
decide.
guess. I guess we'll save the other token and the other passport till the end. And
Yeah, and I think there are a couple of the artists from the Opulent Arts Society as well. I think there are two of Chill Pill NFTs, and Chill Guy is down there. One of my favorite person also in the space that always chill. Um, and then we have, what is that? Diamond Hands from Adrian Corrales as well. And then we have what else? The Ruffle X Dog, right? And then yeah, maybe
got
you
an
can
X
just
dog.
Ruffle, and then the Boo one, I think that's also yeah. So it's up to you, whatever you want.
Okay, well, just moving on to with my schedule as far as how it's looking over here. This next raffle will be for an X dog from the Black Market Dogs. Um, while I do that, do you want to talk a little bit about X Dogs since Cog's not here? He's in the middle of a move, so.
Oh yeah, he's on the road. He was grumpy this morning because he was tired. So yeah, so XDog is the social impact project on the XRP ledger that recently we helped establish, and creating a plan for them. And because I see his commitment in the way that supporting the veterans, especially with the dog services. So I see how he's passionate about that. So I said, hey, you should launch your social impact project on the XRPL, leveraging the XRP Ledger network. I think will be perfect, for bringing more attentions to the ledger, but in the same time, how the organizations and nonprofit, can see the opportunity also changing or expanding their Web 2 to Web 3, in the way that how they do the business with the blockchain integrations, right? So, and he answered that really positive. So that's why we see right now XDAO as a part of the XRPL ecosystem, and they've been doing great. He's been really passionate doing that, and then recently also he there was one project that couldn't survive, and then asking for his help, and he really putting himself out there, contacting me, like, hey Mel, what shall we do with CTO this project, because we don't want to really communities suffer on the losses or anything. So we are working on the background right now to help one of the project that Deeds, XDoc is trying to adopt as well. So we CTO this project. So yeah, so he's really a very passionate about what he's doing, and I cannot wait to see the growth of the um, project that he is leading right now in terms of the social impact that will give impact to the veterans, to the dog services organization, and expanding those use cases even furthermore. Currently, he's only supporting one organization, and I told him, hey, you need to expand this. So he's working toward that one. So yeah, that's why I like to support him with all what we could offer in terms of products, services, advice, strategies, and different stuff. Just like I do with the other project, also within the Opel Farm ecosystem. If there is anyone that needing some advice, guidance, while I'm also expanding my network, also with the people like Tyler from XRP Lions. We always it's always good to kind of like having brainstorm together and strategically, especially those people that really understand about the strategies and everything, because there are a lot of projects, like like Jeffrey was saying, there are a lot of artists, there are a lot of tons NFT projects, there are a lot of offering product and services, but it's very important to understand which one that fit into your needs, right? Those that supporting you, those that really have those commercial viability, that can bring and elevate your brand or your businesses. That's what you want to work with. That's who you want to work with, because um, you know at some point at the end of this, what you are doing is basically you want to elevate your brand, you want to your brand to be visible, you want to be successful in what you are doing, in what you are building, regardless it's your NFT art, is that tokens or meme or whatever, right? We want to see those growth and success. So that's why I really like to work with this, like people like Dog and Deets from XDog, Black Market Dog. And then yeah, we try to help as much as builders as possible, because we don't want to see people rug, we don't want to see people or users lose their value in the ecosystem, and then that will be bad and damaging to the ecosystem, like we have been seeing since 2021, and we don't want that cycle repeat again this time. But we want the growth right now, since we already have this legal clarity and everything, we want to continue the momentum. And this is why this kind of events or podcasts or discussion is what I like. And so yeah, so XDAO is one of the social impact project on the XRPL ecosystem that just started this year, which is a couple months ago, but they've been doing really great supporting our veterans with the dog services that they needed.
Yeah, absolutely, and thank you for kind of going into that. And Colton, actually, you won that NFT from the dogs, so
Wait,
congratulations on
what?
that. Yeah, man, Colton
Oh my god!
Adams did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I need the next
Oh, that
dogs.
that raffle, the raffle ticket NFTs. I'm not sure about so holding those NFT, you basically get the point on his quantum staking system, as well. And then I think every month, those there is a raffle. That's why it's a raffle NFT, because every month it will go toward different raffles with all these different prizes and giveaway as well, Colton. So congratulations.
Yeah, there you go. You win.
I'm super excited.
And on top of that, I think all NFT that giving away today from the Opulence X NFT marketplace, they are all from verified collections within the Opulence X ecosystem. So they're all eligible for Opal stake, society stake, and then some of them are eligible also for the honeycomb, by the way.
Yep, absolutely, and that's some of the main reasons why I love Opulence, because all those reasons you just listed. But we've got next a fin print to give away, or unless Tyler wants to go on and speak a little bit. I noticed he's coming up in here recently, but I can just do the spin while y'all keep talking about it.
No, no, do the giveaway, man. I'm more interested about giving stuff away. Do
Yeah,
that.
that's why I'm just trying to crank through a few of these real quick. So yeah, looks like Adrian Corrales, you just want to chill. No, you just want a fin print. Fin
Adrian,
print,
you
fin
win
print.
Finprint. So Fin the Shark is also one project within the XRPL ecosystem. They are also doing the DeFi. They are more towards the, I think, cross chain, if I'm not mistaken. So they have the tokens called Fin they're also under Opulence X verified collections, and also their token is also under Opul Farm ecosystem. So they also still continue to grow. You know, they're also just recently, well, they're branding themselves as the meme, but I know there are people within their team. You probably also know Carlton, T-Boon. He's part of the team member of the Fin, the shark, by the way. So their NFT collections that Adrian just won is part of their Genesis collections. So that's also eligible for Honeycomb to earn daily Fin in the daily basis. And then that's also part of the society staking as well.
You said T Boone was a part of the Finn the Shark team.
Yes, yes, and
How
that's why
how do
they
I not know these things?
well, yeah, so T-Boon is and that's why with this NFT they have something, it's connect with your physical item as well, that T-Boon is going to create for this Fin Genesis collection.
I need to take off my blinders every once in a while, I think. And Mel, I think I would like to talk to you more. You know.
Sounds like you could get a lot from asking the source itself, huh?
Well, ask Mel anything, right? AMA is ask stand for ask Mel anything.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, I love
I'm gonna
that.
do that. It's just my schedule is so crazy that it's like I go to work. And by the way, everybody in here, I'm just a normal person. Like I go to work every day. I come home to my 3 kids. I have a fourth one on the way. By the way, nobody else knows that. Um, and it's really a lot. You know, it's quite a bit. But this is a crazy space, and I've been going hard at it, and it's been fun the entire time.
You got to do what I do with Mel, man. You just got to flood her inbox with messages. I spam her messages for like 2 days, and then she'll finally get back to me.
I'm I'm gonna talk her in to give me her phone number or something. That
Tyler
way,
is
there's like a
great.
direct
You
contact.
know, you know, with Tyler, we never had enough conversations. Like we will talk 2 hours and it's still not even ended. That's the crazy things about when the strategists were working with strategies. You know, just your brain is just right there. Even 2 hours, we're not stopping. Like somebody have to say, "Hey, I need to go. I need to do something." You know.
I got to drink some water.
Hey
Yeah,
guys, I
always
gotta.
love talking to Mel. Always love talking to
Hey
her, Mel. She's super
Jeffro, you
intelligent.
gotta head out, buddy.
Yeah, I just got discovered. My 2-year-old. Speaking of kids, sorry. I gotta go. I gotta try to get back on because I'm just like blown away by all this right now, and I'm like super pumped. But yeah, he found me and he's having a meltdown because I'm not taking him to bed. So
Yeah, take
I
care of
gotta go
that.
put him down.
Yeah, take
Thanks
care of
for
that.
everything. If I don't get back, I'll be on the next one for sure. Hopefully, I'll find time around all this craziness here. You guys are all amazing, and thank you so much for listening and inspiring.
Thank you for being a part of it, brother. And take care of your little one tonight, and get back to us if you can, okay? All right, much love to Jeffro on that. He's like he's saying, like Colton was saying earlier, he's just a normal guy doing normal guy stuff. So we're just trying to make sure we take care of everything around us. And Health AI, you got something you need to say?
Yeah. I've been listening, and this is why I come here, man. It's I learned so much about you guys, NFTs, and the way reality works, and that's what I was attracted here. My question is for Mel. Mel, if you allow me to ask. So I do know that uh, I actually do know about Opulence NFT, the marketplace, and we're working on our collection, right? NFT collection is gonna be pretty limited. It's gonna be 50% hand drawn by artists, which they will also will be mixing digital art. And I am lucky to live in Southern California, and I do know more than a few local artists that they already have established reputation, and they have always been hesitant of going to the crypto space because they already have their customer base, they already do their art expos, they already make decent amounts of money and stuff like that. My question to you is, I'm still betting different marketplaces for my NFT collection to launch. Of course, we know about the XRP Cafe. I do know about Opulence NFTs. And my question to you is, I'm also going to be adding utilities. So if you hold amount to be determined, some of my NFTs and some amount of my token, you're going to be getting weekly drips of LTI coin for at least, I do own a lot of supply. I supply and control my token, which I think it's good for my customer base. Uh, what can is there any participation of guidance? Because I have not decided which platform I'm going to be minting my NFT collection. Uh, if I decide to work with you guys, do you guys provide like hand holding recommendations? What could make your collection more successful versus the other one? We're really working hard on this collection, and we are really careful of what we put out there. So we really want to offer utility and honestly NFT masterpieces that you're gonna be able to track which is the artist that came from, and what history is that artist has, creating regular traditional art. So what's your recommendation, and does Opulence NFTs provide any type of a hand holding guidance through the process or something like that?
Okay, good questions, but that's gonna require a long answer. But okay, let me say this. Um, when it comes to the marketplace, I think it depends on your preference, right? Everyone has their own preference in the way that what they want to achieve with those collection. If you want to go with the one that really fast and like PFP kind things with full price and competing with all those PFP collections, then and Cafe will be the best place to that one because they have the highest tractions, and the operational, I mean the technical side of it is also really supporting to that one. But of course that's come with all these different aspect as well, that it will cost different stuff like upfront fees or what I heard, or a certain amount of collections. It really depends. In the Opulence X NFT marketplace itself, we are working with directly with project that like like I personally with Opulence X, what we issue is the utility NFT. It's not just NFT for PFP that people flipping for a quick for get some profit or whatsoever to create sales volume, right? So my personal and some of the project that I'm working with right now that they minted on Opulence X like Tax XRP, they issued their utility NFT on Opulence X as well because it's a NFT utility. So they use that NFT for utility purposes for the platforms that they are building. Well, currently it's already established actually, and the same thing with me. I use all my NFT utility that I integrate with multiple applications that we have in our DeFi protocols. So and airdrop gaming for example down there also, he also has collections on the Opulence X NFT marketplace because his NFT is also the utility NFT for his airdrop gaming hero GameFi, and he's been established his game finance on the XRPL since 2023 I think. So right now he is I mean he has couple of meme coins, also get the play to earns game that already established with iOS and Android as well. So it depends on what your preference, what you try to achieve. Because at Opulence X there is no front fee. I don't charge you upfront fee for you wanna create 1,000 collections, 200 collections. You go down, you go up there, and then you do everything's there. And if you need guidance, you simply contact us and then we will have your one-on-one guidance with our people, and there is no upfront fee for banner or whatever, all the feature collection with the next upcoming update. We even have special slot for the new drops, and so we're doing some upgrade behind the scene currently because the current setup on the Opulence X NFT marketplace is a little bit old structure, so we are updating to more modern framework with adding some new features, and of course with the dynamic NFTs already live and voted on the mainnet. So we adding that part two, and then we want to also adding the AR preview and also with the 3D and all this different capability on the current update with the different content. I mean the creator portal as well. So we want to expand more use cases also for the artist, the content creator, regardless their NFT project or individual independent artists like Jeffrey. They have more more ability to expand what they can do with the marketplace beyond just flipping or speculative asset. I think at the end of the day the utility is become what make your project is sustainable, so that's what I believe. So it really depends on what you want. So yeah, I mean, if you need one-on-one help, there are always people in our team member that will always be able to assist you. Sural idea right there. True Factor is one of our product manager and community manager as well. And Adrian is also one of our ambassadors for the Opulence X NFT marketplace. And by the way, let me drop it right now. Carlton, I don't know if you know this, Tyler, but as per today, JT is officially also BD for Opulence X
It's
Incorporation.
official.
It's official.
Whoop whoop.
Yep.
She
I've.
pushed him. I was gonna
Yep.
Hey,
take
look,
him.
I don't know what that means just yet. I don't know if she stole him. I don't know what the hell happened,
Davina, you're
but
gonna have to
Him.
share me.
Totally pushed
You're
him.
gonna have to share me.
I do want to say something to the health AI though. Also, just to hit the nail on the head here, there are a ton of projects that ATM has worked with and currently still do that are all in a group chat, all talking about what Opulence is doing, and any one of them would be happy to walk you through with how what's the best reward system to go through if you can't reach anybody from Mel's team. Also, since you have hired JT, Mel, I was wondering if I could steal your dev.
You're not still JT, by the way. So, there will be a talk later on that we want to discuss because I've been on the communications with Tyler recently. We've been working on the background together for something that's coming as well. So, what the this JD become official part of our BD is also for the community side. You can ask JD later on in the personal DM. The role and the responsibility is not stopping him doing what he already doing right now. In fact, we want him to be more explore and expanding what he already has and he
He
already
hasn't even ran
started.
an ATM space, Mel. Come on now.
So yeah, so we're gonna give him much more bigger ability to reach out much more bigger platforms and strategizing even to the ground with real life events, and you will see later on what we are planning. So we're going to create like a group chat later on. This is to strengthening what we already have and expanding and leveraging JT potentials to the max, right? We want JT to grow to be the asset for the XRPL ecosystem, because the mission is for bridge to XRPL and still going to be that way, and that's why I made JT official as OpenSex BD as per today.
Let's
All the money.
go. Let's go. I'm so freaking pumped. You don't
Yeah.
even know. Like ever since we've been having these talks, like it's just been more one thing after the another, and we just keep growing and keep being positive and seeing what we can go forwards to. What's up, Golden?
Oh, I just have my thing unmuted. I think.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah. Dude, I'm super happy for you, man. Mel actually, he gave me a hint earlier today. He didn't tell me anything, so we're gonna have a talk later, a stern talking to. No, no, I really am excited. It's actually pretty cool,
It's just
and
another.
that actually gives me another
s-
avenue to get in touch with Mel and actually someone with their boots on the ground inside that system that can help me because I swear to you guys will hear here in this space. You'll hear us at some point. With some of the stuff that I've been trying to work on.
Well, we're looking forward to everything you're working on too, Golden, for sure. I know, we.
Tyler, he's moving to Vietnam soon.
Oh,
I
you
put
love
him
it
on
here,
boot on the
man.
ground on Vietnam.
Boots on the ground, man. I love it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have
and
to keep my head on swivel.
and Mel, stick around. Like if you hear me say anything and you have something at Opulence that can make it easier for dear God, just call me on X. Do something.
Oh, what do you need, Colton, man? We can help you out.
No, I know. I love you guys. I'm just saying it's freaking fantastic. It's the people. It takes some time to be in this space to end up gravitating towards the people who like you trust and who sound trustworthy and just operate a certain way. And it really it's starting to feel like that now that people are coming together that just we're just normal human beings. We're not talking head figures. We're not broadcasting, reading from a script. We're none of that. So it's pretty exciting.
I would say so myself. I would say it's pretty exciting because I'm so stoked for the opportunities and for other people to get opportunities like this because the scene is becoming more apparent and people are looking for how to get involved, but they don't know where to look, right? So just trying to do what I can as a steward of this ledger to help onboard people in the right way. So
I got a question there for you, Gray. What are the requirements of winning these giveaways that we're doing throughout the night?
the only requirements is to like and repost it, and then we pull from that little we pull from that. So if
All
you
right,
want
so
to get,
everybody,
yep.
go ahead. Tell them what the rules are.
I was gonna say for us, so to win a giveaway tonight, only restrictions or only requirements, I should say, would be just to like and repost this space, and then we'll pick that pool is what wins the rewards essentially. So speaking of,
Awesome. You heard it, people.
there you
Two
go.
buttons.
Speaking of,
Two buttons.
yep, 2 buttons. So here in the next, let's say, next 3 minutes, I'm going to be doing another few draws. So make sure if you haven't already, just like and repost, and then you'll get entered in to win an NFT tonight.
Do you have
Hey,
any Tooth and Token NFTs to give away?
I do. I was planning on giving away 2 tonight.
Well done, sir. Let me
Yes,
know
sir.
if you need more.
10-4. And what's going on, Colton?
I was gonna ask too. After you do those giveaways, I was wondering if I can maybe get started on that little briefing I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and also use that as a everybody in here, please like and share. Let's get the message out to as many people as possible. Um, I think Quantum is in here, so that's great.
Yeah, I've been trying to get him up here to speak. I don't know if he's got family stuff going on or not, but yeah, would love to hear from him, um, for sure. But I know
Yeah, me as
he's
well.
also gonna be busy. Or
Yeah,
already
I'm
busy.
about
It's
to be
Tuesday
busy here in a
night.
moment too.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, my kids actually start school tomorrow after the
Really?
summer break.
Oh yeah, I guess it is that time, huh?
Yes, it is that time, and Mama's asking me every time I go into the living room if I'm done with my talk yet, so I can help her get the kids ready.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do, huh? But yeah, we've got a lot of projects in here if anybody wants to come up and talk about what they're working on. We got a few more spaces up on the panel, so feel free. You're not gonna kick anybody off or nothing, so just promote yourselves, and that's kind of what you're here for. And I'm going to go ahead and get started getting ready to do this next. Um, oh, Quantum's up here now. Perfect. What's up, Quantum? Quantum Realm Studios, my guy.
Hey, what's up, family? What's
What's
up,
up,
everybody?
brother?
What's up, community?
Yeah, I
Here
think
just listening, just listening.
I think Colton was wanting to have you in some discussions if you're available.
Yeah, bro, I got some time right now.
Hey, Colton, you there, bro? Oh, he
Yeah,
must.
yeah, I'm here. You want
Yeah.
to do it before the giveaway?
No, Quantum said he'll be around for a little bit, right? And you
Yeah,
said,
I'm kicking it. I'm kicking it.
okay, cool, cool. Anyways, let's do this little giveaway real quick. And the next prize that we're gonna be giving away is 2 Chill Pill NFTs from Chill Guy XRPL, and then also we will do a Boon NFT, and then after that we can get into like the last few, and then we can move on to some more giveaways. But I'll probably mix in another giveaway in between that. So that being said, make sure you've liked and retweeted this space, and I'm going to do the live picker now. And like I said, this will be for 2 of the Chill Guy NFTs. I think. Sorry. Yeah, 2 of the Chill Pill
So
NFTs, and then
yeah,
one of the
Chill Guy
Boons.
NFT is also verified collections on the Opulence X NFT marketplace, and the Chill Guy itself is a meme coin that really just want people to chill, and just like and it's a CTO as well. That's Chill Guy is a CTO meme coin as well. Java is the man behind. That right now the admin on the Chill Guy, and then he's in charge for everything Chill Guy for the CTO, just like Carlton with the all the money.
Mhm.
So all this verified collection, again, they are eligible for daily society staking, where they're getting opulence in the daily basis. And then he's also allocating 30% of his NFT sales to the honeycomb pool that he is going to set up very soon. So there are only 500 chill pill NFTs. So we're giving away two of this chill pill right now to our audience right now. So yeah, so holding tight to that one because we
So
want
wait,
to.
no, there's only 500 of them.
Yes, there is only 500 chill pill will be, and then 30% out of, I mean, 30% from the sales they putting back on the honeycombs reward system, but they also getting daily basis opulence from our society staking pool as well. So it's a double
Okay,
reward.
if I don't win this NFT, tell me where I can go buy it.
Chill guys down there, Java, tell about your chill. So what is it? What's the other one? Boo one? Boon?
Yeah, we're doing a boon as well.
Oh yeah, Boon is the rabbit hole. So they're also meme. They have this collection. Also, they're part of the Opulent Art Society members. So they also eligible. The NFT is also eligible for society staking pool. And also, he also opened up the honeycomb for earning XRH tokens, which is the rabbit hole tokens. So he's more into that, where the conspiracy theories kind things. So that's what his meme is all about. Very nice guy. He's one of the officer. I forgot what is in the state. He is the chief of the prison guard in one of the state federal prison guard.
The
So very nice
warden?
guy.
Would it be called the warden?
What was the name? I forgot. Buwan, I think. XRH, the rabbit holes token.
Okay, XRH. That's the name
Yeah.
of the token, guys.
Yeah, so he is also part, I think, of the what is that? Arc Foundations or Grim, whatever, Reaper doing. So they're part. He's part of that one. So he's also a part of the Opera Farm ecosystem as well. So. And because
Sounds.
he's working most likely on the night shift, so that's why at this moment he's basically working. He oftentimes miss this kind of space during this time, because this is actually his working hour. He working on the night shift most of the time versus the morning.
Oh man, the guy is missing his own giveaway, guys. All right, so great. Have you spun that for us yet?
Nah, I'm
Yeah,
about to
that's why we
spin it
always
now.
have to speak on his behalf because he's also a very nice person and very quiet but constant and persistent in what he's doing and what he's believing. And I like to work with those kind of people versus the people that really too much noises but really empty. I don't like those kind of people. I like people that really I mean, like, calm and just be humble, but they have something when they talk, when they do something, it's really really powerful. And that's kind of like my people, what kind of who I want to work with, so.
Absolutely, and I'm glad to be working with you for this point forward. So first off, we got two Chill Pill NFTs. I'm going to go ahead and raffle them off. Well, not raffle, spin them off one by one. So the winner of the first um, Chill Pill NFT goes to Grizzly Woods. So Grizzly Woods, which is at Bossa Nova 1776. Congratulations, you just won Chill Pill.
A chill pill.
Woohoo! Where is the drum roll, JT
Are you-
Carlton?
yeah, I gotta
We need
get a
the
drum
drum
call
roll.
incorporated. I'll just do it. I'll just do it on my own. I'll just start tapping the table.
Sorry.
And that's the first one was Bossa Nova. And going on to the next one.
Next roll.
Next roll for another chill guy.
There
So
we
y'all heard
go.
that?
I can hear it. There we
Yeah,
go. I can feel the passion in the roll. There we
exactly. I put some effort into that one. So this one is looks like a
go.
either an Asian descent type language or I don't know what it is. I'm sorry. But and he's
Hold on. You have to go put this into Google Translate and then try to pronounce it. That's the only way.
All
No,
right. Well,
no translate. Just pronounce it.
well, there's no letters for me to pronounce. It's just
It,
it's just
it's a symbol.
hieroglyphics.
It's a symbol. It's a symbol language. It's either Korean, or Chinese, or Japanese.
Yeah, I can't read lines like that.
You have to
Got
look at them like clouds and do your own
There's
interpretation.
Maleficent down
yeah,
there, right?
exactly. Just
Maleficent. That's the Korean, bruh. If I'm not mistaken.
okay. Well, I need some help because yeah, I need to learn some more of these languages, especially ones that are just pictures. Um,
Uh, does it look like Maleficent with stars in her eyes?
Is that the Korean one?
it does look like Maleficent. Yeah.
That's
Okay,
Hua. Is that wait? Which one is the winner?
It's
HWHW0232.
Yeah, that's
Right
Hua.
down. Qua?
Yeah, that's Hua. He's part of the Opulence, one of the top whale also in the Opulence community. So
let's
yeah,
go.
he's very, yeah. He that's why he has those. That's what's I forgot myself what's the collection name. Oh, that's the chibi from the, um. Remind me so.
Awkward.
What was the name? That was my collection as well. That was one of the Ferrofight collections that he's wearing right now as his PFP. Yeah, that's Hua. So he won the
Yeah,
chill pill.
he won the chill pill, the second chill pill. Yes.
Woohoo!
Let's
Yeah,
go.
he's a
I'm
very
giving.
very loyal supporter. He's been with me since 4 years ago. And he always follow wherever I go. And then he is one of the top whale, and he's also bringing Korean community. Opulence X has quite a bit Korean community, and most of them are whales on the Opulence X ecosystem. By the way,
Oh, Qua, I'm giving you a follow, man. Boop.
Yeah, Qua.
I'm just gonna
Definitely
following
keep it
everybody
up.
real quick.
I think I need some more hieroglyphics in my posts.
Yeah, I think we all do. Better start
Can't say
learning now.
hieroglyphics.
But the last NFT I want to give away
Reading
real quick is
Egyptian.
that boon. If we give away that boon, we kind of are in a good spot as far as our giveaways go. So I'll go ahead and type up that tweet and just make sure everybody, if you want to get entered, just to like and retweet the space. While I type that up, as far as the next giveaway, um, just give me a second to type this out because it'll be easier if I do it before and after. And what's up, Lions?
We got Fire Dragon with his hand up.
Yeah, I didn't bring him up here. What's going on, Fire Dragon?
I'm sorry. That was me.
Hey, what's up, Gray? Hi, everybody. Just wanted to say hello and love the space. Been listening for a while. Really happy about all the news about all the money. You know, I think that this is a community that's gonna blow up. I really believe in the wise words of the Brad Garlinghouse. So happy with all of you, and I'm just gonna hang here and just wanted to say hello and let you all know, share some love.
Thank you, I appreciate it, brother. And actually, while we got this moment, Coreezy, after I do this giveaway, I'll let you go into your little spill if you're around. All right, let's see.
We've got some good project leaders up here on the speaker panel, guys, and we've got some project leaders down there in the listeners as well. Don't forget to, follow these guys. Follow everybody, not just the speakers, but also the people to the left and the right of you.
Exactly.
I'm seeing a lot of familiar faces here today. This is awesome. This is great. Ramiro, Big Ball. Let's see. I saw Money Minded Apes in here.
I'm not
X-Hero.
I'm not sure exactly who they what is it? At the rabbit hole for the boon. I think it might be at the rabbit hole 84. Not sure. Anyways, I'm just gonna give it away and I'm just gonna say that they won.
There you go. Well done, sir. Well done.
So for the winner of this boon NFT, we got We have Health AI. Health AI, you just won that Boon NFT.
Yay! Then
Yay!
you will.
Let's go.
What? Thank you guys. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Wow. I was, thank you. So I come here to learn. I make amazing networking connections and I get free NFTs. Sign me up.
It's hard to argue with that,
and
huh?
those NFT come with their daily reward as well. So you're not just making connections, but also you making some, you receiving some value toward this networking. Awesome.
Yeah, congratulations, Health AI.
Truly appreciate it, guys. Who should I shoot my DM with my address?
JT, you're gonna do it, right? You're gonna follow up with the winner.
Yeah. As long
Okay.
as yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, well, good.
My job is to transfer. JT will do the the admin.
Nobody likes swiping, so I guess I'll be designing the
My job
swipe.
is to sign only.
I'm starting to see your role in the opulence now, JT.
Yeah, it's like a recurring themes here.
We can call it go getter instead of the mean word.
I call it go first.
All right.
Go for this, go for that.
Yeah, I'll do whatever I need to. I'm okay.
I like your vibe, JT. I like your vibe, man. Keep it neutral, baby.
Okay, that's right. Just
So
keep on moving with the stream. That's all I'm doing. I'm just floating
Yeah,
down the river.
let's go.
That's what he does. He flows like water.
hey JT, so was that all the giveaways for that portion?
Yeah, we have 5 more people to give 30k Opulence tokens to, 1 more Opal passport, and 1 Diamond Hands NFT.
Okay, so is there an appropriate amount of time for me to dive into something?
Yeah, I mean, we got Quantum here. I think it'd be a nice time to talk about it.
My bad, dude. Can you give me like 5 minutes?
Uh-oh.
Oh my gosh. Yes,
You're
I
fine.
can.
You're fine, bro. And
Real
real
quick,
quick,
real quick. I'll be
Core
right back.
Easy, I know I mentioned bringing you up to speak. Do you want to give us an introduction about who you are and what you do?
Absolutely. Hey, everyone. Name's Corey Easy. I'm new to the space. Appreciate you, JT, for letting me speak.
Of course.
I recently launched a project on the Quorium network. I know many of you are probably already staking Quorium tokens. I don't know how many of you are aware that on Quorium, a new app just launched called the Cruise Control app. On this app, people can utilize it as a DEX. They can utilize it as a launch pad for meme tokens. You can track your portfolio, you can stake, you can exchange, plus a lot more stuff. Pretty soon, RWAs are going to be on this platform like within weeks. That being said, I just launched a token on the platform as it's a utility meme. So I utilize their launchpad to launch a meme token, but I'm attaching some utility to it. My goal is to take the tokens that we set aside, fair launchpad, so I had to buy in just like everybody else. Take the tokens that we invest, put them off to the side, and the goal is going to be to convert that to Quorium, stake it, and then use those rewards to buy back the Core Easy tokens. So at the end of the day, not only is our token now utility in helping validate the network, but we are now a deflationary asset on the network as well, utilizing the fun mimetic slot that we've built out. That our slogan is stake it, take it easy, and stake it core easy. So the whole point is to just chill, relax, stake your tokens, and have a good time, right? Didn't need the whole 3 minutes there, JT. I purposely left some time for some questions.
Yeah, so if anybody's got some questions for Core Easy up here, I think a lot of us are kind of bullish on Quorium. So seems like you have a grasp of the knowledge of what's happening there and what's being implemented. So definitely good to hear about those things coming to like a similar type token.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the platform's been pretty awesome. Have you all already seen the Cruise Control app? Has that been
It's the
have you
first
all
time
had
I've
the
even heard
opportunity
of
to
it.
touch it? All right. Well, if you want, check out their X page. It's at join cruise CTRL. If you go there, then they have the link to the website. It's a little longer and harder to spell out. You just click on the link. If you want to access the site on your phone, I highly suggest doing it through either your Leap or your Kepler wallet. You will be able to connect your wallet outside of the app. You got to use the browser inside.
Sounds good. Well, I gave that page a follow, and I'll be following back up on that later on.
Absolutely. If you got any questions, JT, reach out. I'm always available and helping people. So.
All right, appreciate it, and you do the same for XRP stuff. Anyways,
yeah, absolutely.
Quantum, man, did you get sorted out on your timing, or you still need a little bit? Sounds like you
I think
still
you
might
still
be
need a
busy.
little bit.
Well, with that being
Yeah.
said, we can go ahead and start cranking out some of these NFT giveaways, just so that way we can kind of get ahead.
Yeah, roll more, JT. Spin more.
Yeah, spin more, please. Sorry.
More. So we just completed two airdrop actually. Opulence airdrop to 5,900 holders. I mean 5,900 trust line. That met our requirements. There are three tiers of the drops. So we completed like a couple hours ago, and then we completed also third eye meme airdrop as well to 4,191 wallets. And I think the next airdrop is will be Nexus Water down there. So we're gonna arrange something for. So yeah, stay tuned on this podcast for more alpha and more things coming from our end. Um, Tyler, where is Tyler? He's
T
gone.
Tyler,
Hey guys, I'm back, bro.
his computer kind of likes to rug on him. Like I
Ah,
think his internet's kind of annoying or something
yeah, I
like
was
that.
telling him, hey, I before I texted him, I said, hey, talk about your project. I mean, not his project, but he just CTO helping a CTO project as well that
Hmm.
called Water, which is interesting. While I'm working with Nexus Water, Tyler
Yeah.
is CTO in
Nexus
the
just requested
project.
to speak as well, so.
Oh, okay, perfect.
And real quick before we move on to anything else, I see Fire Dragon,
Thanks
you've
for the
got your
plug,
hand up.
Mel.
Oh, sorry. I just wanted to see if we could hear from Fire Dragon real quick. He had his hand up and see what he's got going on. Real quick while I type this out.
Hey, JT. Thank
Hey.
you, everybody. Just a shout out to all the money. Send some invites to join the community. I want to grow this. I really believe in it. Just want to inspire everyone to hold the faith. We can do it. All the money. Let's go.
Yeah, well said. Let's go, brother. Let's go.
Hey JT, a little backstory on Fire Dragon. He had sent all the money a message, and I was kind of like, it was right off the back of like all those duplicate accounts being made,
Mm.
and he started an all the money community on X,
Okay.
which in hindsight is a good idea. Like like a page where you interact with everybody making posts and stuff.
Right.
But my response to him was kind of rude. I remember I don't even know exactly what I said. I have to go back and look, but it was like I was like, what the hell is this? And after I looked at it a little bit, I was like, okay, no, but for real, tell me what it is.
Yeah. It's like we've been having a little bit of a situation on X where it's hard to make sure you are talking to who you are, you know.
Yeah, same here, bro. Like I'm kind of scared to click on links
I
or
ain't
open
clicking no
even
more
his
links than X,
message.
bro.
Yeah, so I'm just like, I'll read it, but I don't know, dude. So it's kind of you guys got to be careful out there.
Yeah, if you get any DMs like to your direct messages, I wouldn't click any links until the situation's better. I don't know how long that's gonna be, but let's go
I
ahead
think
and
needs to inform our contact and say, hey, do not send any link because
yeah,
that's kind of like your password right there, because I think this is a good standard for us also, like if people don't send any kind of type of links, so then we know that those kind of practices is not good. So I think there is got to be like a way between friends or contact, in a messaging where you don't share any link or whatsoever. I think this is also good for us to know too, so we avoiding ourselves from being scam or getting hacked on all those, because right now this day the malware is very very already advanced, right? So um like recently, one of our community member, well, in fact, he's a project leader, which is Gay Bear. Probably you all know, some of you know them also.
yep,
um he wasn't sure what's happening with his wallet. Suddenly, his wallet was draining over $20,000 value from XRP, and all the other meme coins gone. It's drained, and he said, I didn't click any link. That's like really really weird. And then it happened, and this is another thing. Speaking about like there are a lot of app currently, like you might like, oh yeah, install this app. That's also another thing. Beside the link, this day there are a lot of app that's also people probably, oh, it's a free app, so you can install it.
Uh-oh. I think she rugged.
They got her.
Okay, I don't
Nope,
feel so
yep.
bad. It
She
doesn't
was
actually
exposing
happen to
too
me.
much. They had to cut her off.
They got her.
They said, "Oh, they know our secrets."
Hey, Colton, whenever you're ready, also, if you want to speak about that, I'm ready to back you up.
Yeah, and real quick,
Yeah.
before y'all hop into that, I did roll out the next 5 people for the 30K Opulence tokens. Opulence was one of them, so I'm just gonna add somebody else there in that slot. I'm just gonna roll again.
You can
Oh,
put my name.
I can put that. I'm sure I could.
I'm
But
probably
yeah,
disqualified because I keep rugging from the space anyway.
and Virtual Origins won that giveaway, which is Dragon's project. So good for him, I guess.
Noise.
And yeah, y'all can go ahead and get y'all spiel about all the money and what you got going on.
All right, Quantum, if you just want to unmute yourself and just leave it unmuted for a little bit, that way me and you can have a conversation. Quantum doesn't know that I was going to bust some of this information out, so
Yeah, I
we're
was here.
doing it live.
I was at work.
Uh-oh.
Quantum knows what I'm talking about, though.
Yeah, I just put my input as much as I can, but I'll let you take it away, bro. You're pretty much the project planner right here.
Well, so quite a bit of time ago, whenever All the Money had launched like the All the Memes initiative, and we had the ATM Vault. We had about like 30 projects. We went through some rough times. Some people left, a lot of people stayed. Um, I do want to do a big shout out to the All the Memes project, so you get to know like who is in the vault and who interacts with us. And those are going to include Flippy, 666 Meme Coin, Big Balls, Solar X, Lambo X Apes, DPMF, Fusion, XP Market, PyPy, Money Minded Apes, XR Potato, Ooga Booga, Tabby, Win and Bixel, Made with Miracles, Doge XRPL or DogeX. There's XR Vengeance. There's Rizzle, X Bar, Freedom Phoenix Token, XRP Army World, Quantum, and then there's Burn with Merch, Dom, who is actually our CTO. And then let me see what else. Who am I missing? And then Fusion XIO, that's another DPMF product. And so essentially, what I had asked Quantum to do a long time ago was to make these NFT cards for a lot of the members. And this is pretty much the first time anybody's hearing about it because we're kind of revamping it, and I have an entire process. So we did ask, people donate whatever amount of tokens to come into the vault that they could to enter. And the whole idea behind that was, we are all the money. We had an ATM machine as our logo, and we were going to basically incentivize our holders. Like if you held $50 worth of ATM, you were going to get airdropped all these tokens. And Mel, by the way, this is probably somewhere where you could help if you're still listening. I did develop my own airdrop tool, but yours is probably bet. Anyway, I do want to get into this a little bit. Um,
sure, we
so
can
these
help in the way that with our airdrop tool for sure. There's no problem at all.
Great. So basically, what the quantum cards do. So since we asked everybody to donate a portion in order to enter, it seems really stupid of us to go and be like, "Oh, well, give us more money and we'll create these things for you." So the idea behind this is Quantum is making these cards, and we are going to give them to these other communities. It's basically an entire NFT collection that community can sell on their own. The only stipulation for this is there are 4 things that we would like to accomplish with these NFT sales. Um, and as long as this collection sells out, uh, basically each individual project only has to contribute $3,100 back into the ATM vault, and the rest of it's there. So it's potentially generating around $15,000-$20,000 or even more for each of the individual projects. And now to jump to what we would like to do now, guys. This is the plan. Essentially, this is one of those things where people don't like to be loose-lipped. And sorry for explaining this so much, but I think it's important to be kind of thorough. I'm gonna state these things, and of course, things can happen in the process of getting them delivered. But the way that we set this up, the money essentially belongs to the communities that we're giving the NFTs to, in order to support them and to support them as an alliance member in the ATM vault. Number one, we want to have funds from this NFT collection to create a 3D vehicle. It can be a completely custom vehicle through Authenticum and get them into the Expectorverse. So that would be 30 new vehicles into Expectorverse. And just keep in mind that this would be a heavy timeline as far as when it would be done, but we would have the funds and they could be directly attributed to that. Number two, some of you have seen the 3D printed models I've done of the ATM character. It's still in production as far as like going through different variations, but that is something else I would like to do for all of the characters there. That way, all of these characters can go into any crypto shop and basically just be added to the list of what communities can buy. Number three, we're going to be adding token gated access to ATM headquarters for all card holders. Um, and then number four, number four, the exciting one is we're going to be doing the airdrops from every community meme token to any of those card holders. So that means even the smaller projects that have even if they have like a $4,000 market cap, which I don't know if we have any that low, um, anybody would want to buy this card. So in a sense, if all the other ones sell out and the last one is the smallest project on the totem pole, they still have a huge selling opportunity to get these cards out there. And in a sense, anything above the amount that we need, they just keep for their own project. Even if, go ahead.
No, I'm fucking excited. I'm just hearing you, bro. It's like I'm hearing it brand new again. But no, keep going, bro. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh wow! Oh wow! Okay. I got questions, but go ahead.
Okay, great.
You got a question. I got some questions. You got a question. I got some questions. Just kidding. Go ahead, Carlton. Oh, by the way, Carlton, for the airdrop, I charge 30% of the supply. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay. Remember, hey, remember, you're like talking to all the memes here because these NFTs belong to them. There's no the profits go to their wallet. So essentially, even if there's a community out there that can't push hard enough to sell all of these, all they have to do is say, okay, well, we can't afford the car for the project.
I think that's gonna be one of the problem that will occur because there are some project that probably doesn't have enough community support.
And Mel, and don't worry, I have
too.
thought about that. It won't be a problem because I'm just going to let them keep the money.
Yeah, pretty much an option to opt out. Say if they don't want the vehicles or they don't want the 3D models, at least if they start selling some, the ones holding the cards will be allowed to enter the ATM headquarters or maybe even be a part of the drip. I'm not too sure where we're standing right now, but yeah, just a lot of opportunities, and that's what I thought was really great about this project that Colton is starting on the side for all the memes. It's a big collaboration, could bring a lot of awareness to the space, more eyes, but a part that just the way that he structured it was pretty organized, where if you can't raise enough funds, you can opt out of it, right? And also giving these communities and these small communities an opportunity to gain a profit just by already contributing initially from when he started the vault, just to be a part of this movement. And if this can be a huge movement for the whole XRP ledger in general.
And I organized this to where I want everyone to want to be in it. If you have a project and you want to be a part of the vault, of course you're going to have to make a donation to be in the vault, just like everyone else. And now we're probably going to have a minimum on it to make sure that you're not supply to make sure that you're supplying enough that we can airdrop to the ATM community. Um, but outside of that, what this system does is it really helps the smaller communities in our vault grow because by opting out, it can help them, get a NFT collection going on their own, help anything that they're doing. And ATM is not going to have any. We're not going to care. We're going to give it to them, let them try to sell it, and then if they do great, if they're a larger project, of course they're probably going to want to be in the Expectiverse with their own car model. Of course, they're probably going to want to have their own little 3D model toy. Um, Token gated access is fun as well, and then the airdrops is beneficial for everybody. So it doesn't matter if the project's small, if they don't sell out, everyone's going to get the airdrops if they own one of these NFTs.
Yeah,
I
I like the
want the
plans. I like
airdrop.
those
I
idea,
want
and you
cards.
giving the options for the project itself is also is a great idea. So that way, like there is always a solutions in between if you have those options available for them. That's great. That's actually great to bring also exposure for those little project like what you said, right? Um, which even to the smallest market cap like what you said, and I think some of the project are, I don't know if they're still active anymore. Are they still active? Did you check if all of them are still active?
No, not all of them. And actually, I did have a chance to talk to one of the smaller projects. I think it was like XR Binge is the handle.
Hmm.
He's active on his personal profile, but he's not as well versed in this space as everyone else is. And he actually reached out to me to give me capital to do something I wanted to work on. And I was just like, man, I'm too much of an honest guy to even make something up so I can take your money. But I'll keep that idea in my back pocket next time we need some capital.
Send him
But
my
I
way. I'll
but
build. I love
but
building.
yeah, but at the same time, like I want this to be successful for them too, and I want to see some of these smaller projects really flourish off of this, and the marketing that this could create for anyone involved, I think, is going to be pretty huge.
Yeah, and also just to add to that, when it comes to them owning their own community card, it's gonna have their logo on it as well. What's gonna happen is with this card and this NFT, you'll be able to use it. Say we're also supporting the Expectorverse. They would be able to build their own environment in their own community, token gated with this NFT card that they have for the community, and build their own or their own buildings or their own spaces inside of the Expectorverse itself. So it's a good push overall when you look at it. There's so much, what do you say? How can I say? Possibilities and opportunities with just the holding the card itself. For if you're a project owner for your community.
Oh wow, I can already see the value. Oh my god, well done, guys. Like I'm
And you know
clapping over
what's?
here. We just
Thank you, man.
soundboard.
You know what's crazy that this was just a simple idea that I mean for us it was something simple, but it turned out to be something more than we could even think of what it is right now. It's going to be something humongous. So if everybody could take a part of this, not not telling them to, but if they can, it's going to be huge.
I mean,
And
you just
if you want to own a card too, and you want to be like project agnostic, I mean, buy it from one of the smaller projects. It really doesn't matter where you get it from. But as far as if you want to support a community and you want to see that car hit the metaverse, of course, buy it from them. I did post one of the old cards, Quantum. This is not like how they're going to look when the new ones come out, but this was the first version. If you guys want to get a grasp on some similar essence of what it could be.
Yeah, we kind of backfired on that. So putting the all the logos on the background of that card, since some of the projects aren't here anymore, I believe. So we have to redo them from scratch.
so I got a question. Are these gonna be 3D NFTs?
Um, Pretty much, yeah. They're 3D NFTs, 3D models. I don't know if you'll be able. We haven't decided if you're going to be able to download them as a 3D model format, but from the MP4 that's going to be attached, it's going to be a 3D animation video.
Hey, Quantum,
Okay.
we're doing it live. We're doing it live. So if you want to put all these 3D cards in the hallway of the All the Money headquarters, that would be fantastic. Thank you.
Ooh,
Let's go.
yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro. Hell
Is
yeah.
that
That's
what I
easy
saw you
money.
building earlier today, Quantum?
No, that's just one of my private personal projects I'm working on.
Didn't Pazzo win that design award for All the Money headquarters inside? I'm excited to see that.
Oh yeah, Colton. I don't know. He could tell you more about that one. I'm not too sure who took
So
that home.
Colton, real quick. So those that bought the card are the one that receiving the drip. Is that what it is?
Yes, and it will require a heavy motion to make sure everybody sets their trust lines.
I know. So you have really to do those campaign. Before the executions. Really, you have enough time frames to get those word out. So that will be great. And it might
So
reviving some of the project that already maybe not active right now, that is
Exactly. Yeah.
they see new potentials and new opportunity, for them to revive their project. Maybe this is the best time, so
can I fire off some questions to you guys about this?
Fire it away.
Oh gosh, here we go. Okay. Um. So if I purchase one of these cards, do I receive a drip for that specific project or all the projects inside the vault?
All of the projects inside the vault, and it will be like a dusting. It's going to be a long-term dusting operation. So it'll just be consistently adding these projects to your wallet.
Okay. My next question would be, how there are 32 projects left inside the vault. How many cards are going to be allocated to each project?
That's still kind of under review. I mean,
Yes.
it could be like 500. It could be 250. We have to do a
Might
little bit
depend
of
also on the project as well. So
right.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. So there's going to be a range in the metrics of what's left in the vault versus their market cap and everything accumulating for growth. I love that. So you've got a nice variety of projects underneath one single entity where you're receiving an airdrop through all these projects by holding just one card.
which
Correct?
is all the memes. Yes, correct.
yeah,
Oh
and
my God.
the NFTs belong to those parties. So like the Flippy one you see up there, it will be coming from Flippy.
Okay. 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 So if I hold a Flippy NFT, am I going to receive an airdrop from a different token that's in a vault or just Flippy?
You'll receive all 32 projects.
Because it's all the money, baby, and that's what we're going
Let's
to get.
go. Let's go.
Let's go.
That's the idea. That's the idea. All the money, baby.
this
So
We're
concept,
here for all the money, baby.
Colton, this concept is actually what we are doing with Ripcord NFTs, because with the Ripcord NFTs, what happened is one person have this Ripcord NFT, and every quarter they receiving the reward from the tokens on the Opera Farm
And just to
ecosystem,
know,
that part.
I was telling him about that earlier today. He said that was the first
Yeah,
time he had heard
right?
about it.
Because that's just exactly the same models like our Ripcord NFT, which is great, like what you said. It helping the project to strengthen your liquidity, because that's what kind of like what we are aiming with helping the new project, like we mentioned just now, X Dog, X the Rabbit Hole, X Hero. They're all brand new project within the ecosystem, so they need a boost, they need visibility, but in the same time, they need to strengthen their liquidity. So and Surreal Idea come with the idea of creating this report NFT that, from the sales of the NFT, basically he put back on the Opal Farm ecosystem, that he collecting daily farming pool reward, and then from that reward he distribute every quarter to those NFT holders. This is what creates a sustainable ecosystem, which is tokenizing your support, your participations, and your contributions, and that's what we are doing. Actually, that's awesome. That's a
Hey,
very good idea, Carlton. Very, very good.
and by the way, I did not steal it from you. I didn't even. I never dove into the ripcord just yet. But I do want to remind you that I did say if there's anything that I'm doing that you could help me with, hint, hint, that, that I would love help. Anything off my plate is anything off
Well,
my
yeah,
No,
no,
plate.
no,
we think
definitely.
Opulence will be the perfect partnership for this.
Yeah, that's definitely something great, and that's also creating a sustainable ecosystem while how you're rewarding your tokenizing support, rewarding those participation and contributions from the ecosystem or the participants, and and that's how we grow together, right? And which is the difference is the report is under Opulence X Opul Farm ecosystem, while this your plan is under all the money, which is perfect. It's great.
White label, cough, cough.
Y'all are just making me laugh a lot tonight. Y'all are funny. Let's see. I was just playing Living Inspector in the background. So I see we got a couple people. I'm gonna see if they want to come up just real quick, just to introduce themselves. And I just invited them up now. So um, either of those two guys want to go ahead and let us know when you're ready. But and I love that we got Nexus Water up here because Nexus Water is one of my homies for sure. But let's see. We got Potheads. Hello, Potheads. Would you like to tell us about you and your project?
Hey, Gray, if you don't mind me speaking up real quick, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, Guys, I am going to have to be going. I need to help out with the kids getting ready for school tomorrow and everything. But I'm really happy that I was able to get that out there. Everybody, keep in mind that like I said before, the only reason I'm able to come out here and talk about everything that we're doing is because it is awfully. It's a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on, and just keep in mind things can change. But like I said before, it doesn't really matter. These cards are going to be going to these project owners, so they're the ones that choose, to sell them and what they're offering as far as rejecting or keeping inside of the what's available to be put out. But yeah, so just putting it out there because you know how it is in this space, right?
Yep, it's ever evolving. And actually, before I have either of these guys speak, do you have to go right now, Colton? I was just gonna do a couple more giveaways.
Yeah, I do gotta I gotta dip out just real quick.
Okay, well, I get maybe another. If who wants to volunteer to co-host? I'll say that. And health Nexus, you can co-host if you like. I know we've been in talks for a
I
while,
can
so
stay connected.
okay, yeah, just stay connected then on all that, and then you can still co-host and do all that, but passively. I appreciate you, Colton, and take care of what you need to, man.
Thanks, guys.
No problem. And I think the next thing I have to give away is going to be what is it? Mel, I think isn't it just the
More
we have one
token?
left?
Oh no, Diamond Hand. I think Diamond Hand by Adrian Corrales hasn't been distributed,
Yeah, I think
right?
that was the last thing on the thing though. The giveaway list at
And how
least.
many token? Another five
Well,
times 30,000.
we already did 10.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
oh, total. Okay,
I did
okay.
that
So
while y'all were
Diamond Hands
talking
then.
earlier. Yeah.
Oh, and one more passport. No,
Did we ever give out that second passport? I don't think so.
I, I don't think so. That's why one more passport and one Diamond Hands
Okay.
NFT.
Well, I'm going to go ahead
All
and
right.
roll for that passport, and then we'll get to the diamond hands after. And this one's going to just Kate.
Just Kate is my social media manager. Easy one.
Well, hey, stacking the
Woohoo!
passives.
Kate, you got it. She got the password and now she got double password, so she can stack. She can boost the Opal earn rewards double. Kate.
Sheesh, just stacking the rewards. That's funny how it works out sometimes. Sometimes it goes to people who are in the ecosystem, sometimes it doesn't. So that's just funny. So congratulations to just Kate. You won an Awful Passport. And I think the last one to give away is the Diamond Hand, so we'll go ahead and roll for that. Oh. Actually, I need to go back and get it started. Okay. So, this is for Diamond Hands. Do you want to go ahead and tell us about that Diamond Hands?
Oh, Adrian is down there. Adrian, you wanna come up here? That's Adrian Corrales with X Hero PFP. Well, Adrian is one of my Opulence X ambassador as well. He has this X Hero tokens, which is on the XRPL for what he's planning to do. It's still a secret, but his passionate is about onboarding content creators, independent artists, and that's why we kind of like align in that part. We kind of like visioning the same thing. That's why Opulence X NFT Marketplace is more creators focused. We are not number focused. We are more creator focused because we believe in elevating others. While we're elevating ourselves, right? So we put the others first before everyone else. So Adrian with X Hero NFT, X Hero project with his X Hero token, he has these diamond hand collections that he worked and expanded with any other project, like to bring visibility. If you have your logo, like the one that we're giving away is the Opulence X editions, and that's also double rewards, which is on the Opal Stake Society. I mean, on the Opal Stake for the daily opulence, and also on the society staking pool. So yeah, so he has a long-term plan with these collections where he also putting some of the percentage of the
Hey,
sales
real
back
quick,
to his liquidity pool.
Mel. I don't know if it's just me, but your microphone's getting a little crackly. I don't know if anybody else is hearing that. But we got Adrian up here
Oh,
now. If maybe he can
oh,
speak on it.
okay. Adrian is out there. Yeah, Adrian, go talk. Can you hear me now?
You're still a
Can you hear?
little crackly in my end. Maybe it's my fault.
Okay, let Adrian speak about himself.
Oh, I'm hearing you good, Mel.
Okay, so it must be
I'm
something on
here.
my end.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
it's
but go
from here
ahead.
in JT.
10-4, thanks.
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good
Testing.
now.
Okay, okay. You got too many big dogs in here, so I'll make it quick. It's just the diamond hands were just a concept that I wanted to journey into the 3D um, art, and there's other parts that's to it. But right now, it essentially a long-term play goal on the investment of the diamond hands, and right now it is also an option stake and society stake, as Mel said. But it also comes up with anytime I drop a new diamond hand, it comes with a bulk reward, which also includes an unbreakable NFT, which is minted on Cafe. So there's different ways. The people that are participating in the diamond hands get immediate returns. So there's that incentive, but also it's to promote and to collaborate among other artists and other projects. Right now, we do have a complement, which is Opulence, and the X Hero is very closely tied to the ecosystem within Opulence as a long investor. So we are setting the stage up, and the number of cells, which is allocated to the liquidity and to the strengthening of the connecting X Hero and Opulence. So focusing on liquidity and long term investment goals, and applying as much as the DeFi and utilizing all the protocols within Opulence. So the X Hero accessible as buying has buying power, is participating in AMMs. It has liquidity rewards. It has honeycomb rewards for ownership of NFTs. It has various airdrops and participation and loyalty rewards. It provides also NFTs with utility that cross markets, and develops any collection into the ecosystem to be rewarded and allocated tokens. There's a lot. There's also an NFT, the standard, that does quarterly drops as um, based on the cells and the growth of the XRO ecosystem. So there's a lot. There's a lot, but thank you. I just wanted to put that out, I guess.
Adrian has too much. So you can look up his profile and check his link over there, follow the X Hero account, and yeah, he's building something on the background. He's been doing really a lot of collaborations with Adobe Gaming, Java from Chill Guy. The Chill Pill collections is also hand drawn by Adrian Corrales, by the way. He's also helping a lot of project. I think I forgot what's the name. Well, Ripcord is also joint collaborations between Adrian Corrales and
Yeah.
Surreal Ideas. So we really work, collaborate within our ecosystem, elevating
Yeah.
each one of us. So we don't compete, but we work together. So that's kind of like what I create, the vibes that I create within our ecosystem. We don't compete, we collab, we work together.
Yeah.
Once you elevate others, you are elevating yourself as well by doing so.
And that's where what people would describe as the X hero is. I truly enjoy working with people that are honest and that have a real passion to provide something positive for the ecosystem, for in their projects. So I do like to partner with, not really partner, but to do, really that's doesn't have to do with funds, but it's supporting ecosystem. So if I could support an ecosystem on the that is really contributing to the XRPL, then I have no problem donating or doing art or creating ideas or mindset of transparency. So yes, that's pretty much what I do.
Well,
The end.
yeah, well, that sounds great, and
3 minutes.
yeah, thanks for kind of going everything for us pretty concisely like that, so everybody can hear about what you got going on. And like Mel was saying, it looks like there's a lot of just people working together through Opulence, and that's always encouraging to see, because people just trying to move stuff forward. So I think we're at the end of the giveaway list. So I mean, good job, we got through the giveaway list, and I always get worried like giving away a bunch of stuff, because it just takes away like a lot of time, and it's a little bit disruptive, but it is good to get people interested into the ecosystem just through NFTs. So I'll say we probably go for like another 12 to 30 minutes. Just kind of wrap it up. I know we got some people on stage that haven't really said much or anything, so any of you want to go ahead and unmute. And we also get Firmament up here as well. Firmament's got a lot of stuff going on the ledger as well.
Shout out Firmament. Let's go.
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Doing great, man. How are you?
I'm good. Now, I wanted to jump in before all the money left, because as it happens, I'm actually working on one of their 6 commercials that we've been putting together.
Watch out.
Yeah, we're in the. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not. Let me know if you can hear this.
Built by the people, powered by the me. Only one coin dares to be bold. With a strategic partnership with X Spectre.
You guys hear that?
Yeah, oh yeah, we hear it loud and clear.
Okay.
Don't just chase the bag. Be the bag. All the money. Get yours today.
Yeah, man. Yeah, this mixing process is just super annoying. I don't know why, like in Miami right now, there's like a lot of blackouts where I live, so the power just keeps going on and off, and we just have to keep restarting these sessions.
Dang,
I'm not too sure.
They're hating on you.
Hey, by the way, all the money is here.
All the money, did you hear that?
Yeah, we heard it. This is Colton, by the way.
Oh, what's up, man?
That was awesome.
Awesome, man. Yeah.
I'm super excited about that.
We spent the last couple of days with yeah, man, we've been trying to cook some good stuff together. We've been working on B Meta and the B Pugs. That's taken a while, but we're pretty much wrapped up. I think in about a week, maybe a week or two, we should be launching our station.
I'm so hyped, man. That's excited to hear.
Hey, how does your station work? Is there a way that you can broadcast it from builds inside of Expectiverse? Like if you get it within a certain radius, it would just start playing?
We're kind of concepting the idea of having nodes in every city. We have I think 240 or 50 plots of land, and in most of the cities we have. I mean, Tokyo City is kind of where we have a lot of land localized, because that's where we're putting our HQ. but we are like concepting the idea of having hubs there. The only problem we're running into right now is like, I know Expector or somebody, I think it was XRP, I think it might have been MK, said that he might be able to incorporate that. So that's a conversation for when we launch. But the only issue we foresee is that, you know, we're self-hosting right now on a VPS, like a virtual private server, and we're using Azure Cast. So like everything we're doing is open source. But there are bots, and there are like there's just some people that leave the stream open 24/7, and that's not a problem. But the way we kind of have it designed, it may or may not flag those people as like they're just trying to run through your bandwidth. So if we have that on Expector, it's just something we have. And since we're not live, I don't know exactly how it's going to function yet, but we've been doing it ourselves, like leaving the stream running. Nothing's been flagged. I think I've had it on for like a week straight. So, but that is something that we're concepting. We're also concepting for the station, having people call in or using like speaker notes in the city so that they can say something pre-recorded and then it comes to us and then we kind of like vet it and make sure it's not like profane. And then we put it live on the community call-ins for the station.
Oh my God. You know, the other thing I was kind of curious about was can you attach the sounds and like let's say, you know, because I've made a couple of like tracks like the AI kind of music for All the Money.
Right.
Can you attach what you're doing and let's say like one of our songs, let's say to a All the Money vehicle in the game?
Yes. Yes. I think, I mean, it should work out that way. I sent Dirk a couple messages, but I was talking to MK because we are at some point going to launch a collection, and the idea is that they're all original tracks that we made. They're instrumentals, right? So that it's not too busy. Like if you're cruising or if you're like exploring the city, just like cool instrumentals, synthwave, outrun, rock, and stuff like that. And the idea is to be able to play them while you're exploring and access it while you're exploring. So that's kind of like what we're trying to incorporate. And according to the team, they said that they should be able to incorporate that. So the answer is I'm pretty sure we should be able to get that done.
I'll go ahead
I'm
and
going to
answer
ask.
for you, man. 100%. Yes, can be done. Anything that can be done in a PlayStation game can be done in the metaverse.
Right. That's the presupposition. That's what we're hoping for. We're putting in a lot of work. I mean, when we have these discussions, like before we even hopped into the space, we're like, when we come on and we start to build in Web3, we don't want to ask anybody for anything. You know what I mean? I don't want to just jump on and say, you know, here's a collection, buy it. We wanted to provide something. So we're like, you know what? Let's build out a station, self-host, record everything, and make it really immersive, right? Like we were aiming for like kind of like GTA 5. We're like, we want you to hear a couple songs and then you hear like, right now how we have it set up, we have firmament priority alerts. So like you'll hear like some neat music and like radio, like jingle sound effects, and it'll tell you like, oh, you know, seismic activity has been detected in like Marina City, stuff like that. And then we have emergency broadcast alerts that are like even rarer. And then we have fake ads, like super futuristic fake ads for firmament. So like something like BioSentinel, you know, it's like, oh, you know, like security doesn't just start at the checkpoint, it starts in your bloodstream. And it's like dystopian futuristic ads, but everything is tied into Expector. So like we have call-ins that we recorded for the station. So like you'll hear like a signal, like this is a community call-in. And then you'll hear someone like, who is this Dirk guy? You know, like the metaverse, like this is like the mark of the beast, you know, like just really fun stuff to make you feel like you're in a world and not just listening to a boring station. You know, like if you were playing GTA 5, essentially.
This is so freaking dope. I don't even know how to contain myself right now.
And you know what? You know what's
So,
cool about that?
I
You
can
can
actually-
even promote your. Sorry to interrupt, but you can even promote yourself to other projects like myself and create an ad. So when these people
Quantum,
actually
can you
go into
move
these
your mic a little
vehicles-
bit closer to your mouth?
Can you hear me right now?
Can you just move it a little bit closer? It's just kind of far. I can barely hear you as well.
All right, let me check on that. Go ahead, Lion.
So I can actually expand on it a little bit further. as far as your idea of getting live updates out there, we are wrapping our minds around the concept of a file server system where people will be able to upload media and change it while they're inside the game. So rather than waiting on an update, we might have the ability to implement it without.
Okay.
But I mean, this is all in development stages, you know.
Right.
So
yeah,
we're always
yeah.
constantly
That's the for anyone that doesn't know what we're doing. You know, we're not just making a radio station. Like we're like a really small team here in. I actually went to the same school as Quantum. I went to Full Sail for audio engineering. Yeah.
Oh,
So
let's go.
It's a
we're
small
bonded,
world.
man.
Hell yeah, bro.
And
That's awesome, dude.
no, but I met some pretty cool people up there that are into game design and you know we started working on an original IP like 2 years ago and hit a bunch of roadblocks and then somebody mentioned like there's a lot of stuff going on in Web3, so we started looking at a lot of the spaces, but a lot I mean I'm not I mean I love the spaces. I'm no smack talk to the other metaverses, but it's just it looks like it's like Roblox. It's like it's not immersive. To me it just feels like a rudimentary like RPG. So we saw what Expector was doing and I'm like, yo, we can build here, so we got a couple players, the puzzle pieces fell in place and we built a pretty cool team. And we thought, you know what, let's build a metaverse. And the goal is to make a console game, right? And tie it back to the metaverse and kind of have that metaverse be the hub for any like Steam release that we do. So that you can play a cool game on the console and then come back and then there's more for you in the metaverse, right? And there's like gated realms and cool stuff like that. It's like that's the goal. That's the purpose of what we're doing at Firmament. But we thought it would be so cool if we had a live station in the game and it's just synced live 24/7. So the same way you would hear it like if you're playing on a console, you'd hear it in Web3. So like you would always get updates, and it would be cool if you were playing the game and hearing updates about the game and like lore and just like trash talk about Firmament and stuff like that as you were playing to unlock clues and stuff like that. So we started building that out months ago. And then at one point our graphic designer Lewis, he's like, yo, why don't we make a free station and just like give it like out of respect, like just show love to the builders and everything they're doing in Web3 and just make an immersive, experience for them. And I'm like, that is such a good idea. So like we've been doing that, and that's gonna be like that's what we're starting with, and then later on after we've given back to like the cool and by the way, I know I'm rambling a bit because I'm on 4 coffees right now, but much love to Quantum Realm. Tyler from XRP Lions and Neo Scenic and XRP Balls Deep, who called me and gave me like the coolest conversation the other day. But you 3 have been like the coolest dudes in this space, man. Like before we even launched, we were having conversations about what we want to do and how we want to go about it. And you guys have been like the most supportive guys in the space, for us at least.
Appreciate that, man.
Yeah, that's pretty much what we're doing. So if that's cool, and if you think if you like any of that, just keep following us. Check us out. We should be dropping the station within the next week or 2, and then we start showing our HQ that we've been working on and what we have going on there.
Everybody make sure to give Fairmount Studios a follow up here. He is dropping some serious alpha. He's letting you know what's going to be happening in the future.
Yeah, as soon as I heard about what he was doing and like kind of put 2 and 2 together, I was like, yeah, this is pretty innovative. Innovative.
Dude, I've heard the radio commercial he made for us, and it was amazing. I was blown away.
Yeah, it's fun stuff.
I'm gonna reach out to MK for him. I'll be like, MK, can we get some priority status on Firmament, please? What's funny, because I'm sitting here thinking that like we have 30 projects in the vault, and that's like another way that we can. I mean, honestly, all of them could use a radio station, especially if they're gonna have their own vehicles in the game down the road, and dude, that would just be like so much fun.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I mean, that sounds like free advertisement. as well throughout the entire game. Like, it makes sense to kind of put a radio station in there advertising what's going on throughout the metaverse as you're
Yeah, you
driving
could even
around it.
like advertise events that are coming up, like say 9 p.m. Friday, be there or be square. You know, just
Yeah,
something like
or
that.
check out the concert at Statue of Liberty or something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's what you're describing is exactly what we want, man. Like, like I know like Quantum's going to be launching a whole resort at some point, and we just want, because it's I don't know if like people don't realize it's not just Web3. When you launch these stations, a ton of people that are into online radio just start just checking you out, and they actually want, if you leave your station public, they want to incorporate it under their like hub, so that they have their own stations and say, like X and Y Z station in Montana houses these, and these are the viewerships they get, and it helps us, right? It helps the creators, it helps the people listening, but like the actual builders. But yeah, it like the reach is really broad, really like when we went live, I think we were just looping one song over and over, and I think at our peak, like on a Saturday, we had 460 listeners, and we're like, this is nuts. And it quickly started to like taper off when they heard it was one song on repeat on loop, But yeah, we were filtering out all the bots and like unique listeners. I think we were a little bit north of 400 on a Saturday. So we're hoping that also brings exposure to the metaverse and then to the projects that we're talking about in the station.
Can I donate a song?
Yeah, 1,000%. Yes.
Sweet. Have you seen the
Yes,
most recent
yes.
little
In
music
fact,
video?
if anybody is an artist in this stream and wants to send our this little small team of Herman some songs, please do it. It's our number one hurdle right now is we're almost done, but it's getting like, so I work at a recording studio in Miami, so luckily I have the space. I have the privilege of just utilizing the space when we're not working, and but I mean, we're working with local artists. We're contacting artists like from all across the US saying, hey, this is what we're doing, and we just want permission and we want something in writing, and that's been the hardest challenge. So we also make songs, so we've been doing that too, songs and like instrumentals and stuff like that. But that's been the big, like, if you have a song and you want to send it to us, we will play that sucker. I mean, day and night, we'll throw it into the playlist.
Yeah, that sounds great, because that's just another way to get people's communities involved, right? Building those communities up and sharing what's
You there,
possible
JT?
with each other. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Oh, my mic just cut off. I'm not sure if I didn't hear anything for like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I can hear everybody. I just want to make sure I was being heard. Yeah.
I've been having issues too. Sometimes I have to rejoin the space as well.
Yeah, one wrong button and you're toast, because you gotta figure out how to get back into a space. It's annoying sometimes.
Yeah. Am I still good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, I got a phone call. I think that kind of like tripped out, the session for me, because I didn't hear you guys for a few seconds.
Yeah, probably. That's what happens when you get a phone call. It just kind of, you get rugged.
But yeah, if you're an artist and you want to, have your stuff heard on the station, send it to us, man. We would love to play that stuff. It helps us out tremendously.
Hey, real quick, I noticed somebody down there in the listeners. Retard, man, I'm still waiting on you to send me your wallet address so I can give you that NFT. I'm never gonna forget you.
Yeah, what are you even doing, retard? You just need to get your rewards or whatever you want.
That's hilarious.
If anybody knows, Retard was one of those individuals that won an NFT on our last show with JT here. But I never got his wallet address, so make sure to send me your wallet address. Please, Retard. I'm trying to give it away. And I'll never forget you because of your name. Like, you are ingrained into my mind. And I love the PFP.
Like that retard, man.
That's it for me, guys.
Thumbs up. He approves.
I got to get back in the booth with the guys. So thank you so much for having me on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, later, man. Have a good one, bro.
Shout out Firmament. Let's fucking go.
Dollar, bro. Thank you.
Oh, who else we got down here?
So there's a couple projects up here that I haven't heard from yet. I'll start with, I guess, Chris, Ben, if you could
Let's see. JT, you said you had some Tooth and Token NFTs to give away.
Yep, I sure do. I should probably just run into that, huh? So, let me see what Tooth and Tokens I want to give away real quick. But
Hey, before we end the space, JT, remind me. I'm sorry. I was going to say before you end the space, or before we get nearing the end, remind me. I had one more thing to show up for Big Balls, a coin down there, letting listeners.
Yeah, for sure. Let me see my tat. Let's see. Was it Tooth and Token? Yeah. Alright, if you redirect your attention to the screen here, giving away these two Tooth and Token NFTs, and I'm gonna let's see Tyler get back up here because he keeps rugging or something, and then he can tell you about them while I get it ready to give away. Sorry, I'm trying to find Lions. Uh-oh. We're in trouble now. I don't know, I think Lions keeps having internet issues or something. Anyways, I'm gonna give away these two NFTs real quick, and then he can tell you about them whenever he gets back. Is everybody okay?
Somebody's sneezing.
Yo, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, bro.
Yes.
What's up? What's up?
I was feeling sick, I ain't gonna lie.
What's going on, Potheads? Tell us a little bit about yourself and your project there.
Not much, man. I've just been listening, enjoying the vibes here, bro. You guys are all really building something here on XRP that is special, bro. So just keep doing these spaces, bro, and I'm gonna be showing up. In terms of Potheads, bro, I keep it pretty simple, man. We wanna onboard traditional artists onto XRP. A lot of the people in my own community, they're not really big into crypto or NFTs. So basically, I've just been trying to kind of teach them the ropes and tell them about the XRPL and how they can put their art onto places like Cafe and whatnot. So it's pretty simple, bro. Kind of similar to what a lot of you guys are doing in the space.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there's a lot of ways to onboard people, and there's a lot of different communities that can get, represented by having a community. So, yeah, definitely appreciate you.
Hey, JT, are you talking?
Yeah. Is it not working?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can be heard.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. You sound good to me.
Yeah, we can hear you, JT.
I can't hear JT at all.
Yeah,
I guess I'll get out and come back in.
Yeah, probably, and then I'll send a re-host invite.
Bro, X Spaces has been so weird recently.
I know. I got rugged before too. I think the internet connection is the one. I don't know if it's
It's
X
Elon.
or
Elon's trying to shut us down. He says we're breaking the algorithm.
He's trying to suppress
Shut it
us,
down.
bro. He's trying to keep us out.
100%.
He's like, these XRP guys are too crazy, bro.
He's like, these guys are off the wall, bro. But yeah, like I was saying, I appreciate it.
I could totally match your voice with your PFP, bro.
Yeah, 100%, bro. Definitely checks out. Yeah, just done in a bad way. But hey, Colton, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can now. Now I feel kind of dumb. I don't know if I was making that little noise. I thought it was just I thought it was just quiet in the room. Yeah, that was me. I thought nobody was talking. No.
Come on, man.
I thought it was just an awkward moment, so I thought it would be funny to throw it in there.
It was funny, but I was like, why does he keep doing that though? It's like
I'm sorry about that,
every
man.
time I'd stop, he'd like make the noise. Every time I go to start again, he'd like make the noise. They'd be like, "What?" You're good. It's just X, bro. You can't help it.
My, my bad. I was trying to have fun. Well, I thought like it was like an awkward silence, so I was trying to fill it with something.
100%. And I wish I can get Tyler back up here to talk about the. Do you know about this project, Mel? It's the Tooth and Token one.
Tooth and Token, Tyler.
Yes, he was. I was gonna have him
Well,
talk
Tooth
about
and
it, but
Token. Yeah, Tooth and Token is created by Authenticums. But they are collaborating in the way that Lions Token is become the reward for Tooth and Tokens holders, NFT holders, and he implement the burn mechanism as well. In the daily basis, he burn those. I think total there are total 2,222 NFTs. So he implement burning mechanism on these collections. Also, the reward, he doubled the rewards and the lions. I think currently at 2 million lions that can be claimed weekly. When he burn this and the daily basis the NFT, meaning that the share for the reward is also getting bigger. Oh, that's him right there. Let him talk about it.
Burn them. Burn them every day, and then burn some more after we're done burning the ones we've already burnt.
you refrying them beans, huh?
But no, you're exactly correct. The Tooth and Token collection was created by Authenticum. Authenticum is a AAA rated studio. They've worked on several titles such as Diablo, Modern Warfare, Fortnite, Rocket League, and they've done advertising campaigns for.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I've been trying to tell this dude he needs to get a better computer.
Damn, did they kick him?
Yeah, he's back on the listener.
Oh wait.
He's back on the listener. Well, yeah. So that Authenticum's collections, and Tyler is the one that working together and collab to with utilizing our ecosystem also for the honeycomb dropping the reward system for the Tudon tokens. He actually giving double from the initial plan, from 1 million lions for 1 year. It's become 2 million lions per year right now, which is claimable every Friday. Okay, so it looks like you're requesting again right now. There you go. There you go. Okay.
Sorry, I just wanted him to be able to talk about it, but he might have to like get another computer and come back here. But I think the space might be over by then.
Yeah, so he can talk more about that Authenticums and what they're doing and what they're building. But really interesting. They really do have some products and services that they can help out the community building for the metaverse, the design and everything. And me and Tyler is also discussing us building the Opulence X headquarters on Expect Our Metaverse. So we are discussing the models, the design and everything, through this Authenticum as well. So, well, yeah, I don't think Tyler can go up. I think something wrong with
I
his
don't think it's gonna
connection.
let him.
Yeah, the Tooth and Token Cartoon Rampage NFT. There are 2,222 originally collections by Authenticum, and there are some utility that he providing towards the metaverse and what's coming. I cannot spill that one for him. He will have to say that. But in terms of reward, that's kind of like what I can speak about. I think will be interesting because I know Tyler owns 50% of the liquidity pool currently on Lions and XRP AMM pool. So it's a lot cap currently, but there are things that in place for the utility for the Lions token as reward. Also for the other things that he's doing with the CEO collections NFT, the building that they have on Cafe right now, minting also Tuten tokens by Authenticum as well. So all of them are I mean, they will have this utility that he providing beside the reward system that he already assigned with our honeycomb system, which is the tooth and token is claimable every week, which is Friday to Wednesday, and then 24-hour disable is on Thursday, and then claimable every Friday. Same with ADM. ADM, in the other hand, is claimable every Saturday, but there was a hiccup recently. I'm sorry for that. But in general, they're in a weekly, and then for the CEO, there's auto drop, um, Lions as well. And I think Tyler also have one task down there. Yeah, task. That's another project that he helped CTO, and then he give it back to the artist after the death rugged. That's also, those collection is also earning um the also weekly claim Lions token as well. So yeah, I mean, they've been really utilizing our I mean, not liquidity pool, the honeycomb pool, for rewarding their NFT holders. And then, for the utility, I think Tyler will be able to spend that one much better than me, because that's kind of like his expert on that field.
Right, and as he comes back up on stage now, I'm gonna go ahead and roll one of these bad boys out, because like basically you get utility through the honeycomb system initially, and there's also going to be future utilities. So let me pick this first winner, and like I said, they're getting a tooth and token NFT, and looks like the winner is Laj Rap, and it's I don't know how to even say that. I think it's Lois something. Lois not lame.
That's Lois. Yes, that's Lois. That's Lois, JT. That's our CSO. That's our strategist as well for the Opulence X. Yeah, she's like my sister right now. She's been working with me since 2021. So now we are 4 years working together. And yeah, so that's Lois. She win the tooth and token. Oh my gosh, that's great.
Never know who's gonna pop up with a spinner wheel, I guess.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Awesome. I could hear you down from below. Thank you so much, Mel. You did a great job. That's exactly correct. Everything that she said. Every single day we burn tooth and token NFTs, reducing the supply, increasing the rewards, and at the same time, we're controlling which traits we burn. So we're having a little bit of fun with that. So, and it's also a rarity tiered reward system. So the top 100 will receive the most rewards. Thank you, Mel, for setting all of this up for us. We are really taking advantage of the system over at Opulence, and we're going to have some fun poking around at her and annoying her in the chats. I keep her busy for sure, and I keep her guessing.
We got somebody else requesting to come up. So yeah.
We also still have Taz in here. He recently got added to the reward system as well underneath the Lions. So if you hold a Taz NFT, that'll also be underneath us as well. And also the CEOs, they get a daily drip, and we always get rewards back to the CEOs, always bringing value back to the CEOs, and those are the people that believed in us 6 months ago, before we even started this journey. So want to give as much back to those individuals that stuck with us for as long as they could. And through all of these collections, guys, remember to go set trust lines. Go over to Opulence and just start setting trust lines for everything that's involved over there. Third Eye, Lion, Dog, all the ATM, all the other projects I'm not even thinking about, can't remember at the moment. Set trust lines, because you never know what's going to happen. And I never know what Mel's going to do, because she doesn't tell me anything. And she always keeps me guessing at the same time, which I love. I love mysteries. So I've set all my trust lines, and I'm going to make sure that I'm ready for whatever she has in store.
He's lying. He lies.
I know you're
we
over
talk,
there
we
cooking.
discuss, we know each other's brain. He lies.
I know you're doing stuff, but I'm gonna go back on mute before I rug again.
You're fine, man. I'm gonna Low. Is that how you say her name? Low.
Lois, yes, Lois.
Lois, okay. Lois won this nice, gold, yellow colored, pretty cool NFT holding golden gun. So congratulations to Lois. And then let's give out the last one here. And the winner for this one is Nexus Water. Congratulations, Nexus Water. You just won an NFT from Tooth and Token. Sorry, I just want to get this done before it slips my mind.
You know what I like about this honeycomb system and the NFT rewarding system that I built for the NFT project or the meme coin project that they have their NFT collection, right? With this type of rewarding system is beside it's giving utility for the token that they have. This is also disciplining the project to allocate percentage of what they from their NFT sales back again to the liquidity to support their ecosystem. So you can know their responsibility or their commitment to build the trust, those loyalty to their holders if they committed to structure and organize the plan, how they create this reward system and sustaining their digital economy on the brand that they created and try to develop. So that's kind of why, some people, and this is why I built this utility, because let's be honest, sometimes the NFT market is not always liquid, but the token is always liquid, right? So with this, there is a sustainable between the tokens and the NFT collections, while the builders are building and the platforms or whatever they plan about the brand or their ecosystem are evolving in the same time. So this is why I like it the way that I structure this, and now more people are more and more projects are aware about this, and they are more and they can utilize that one in the way that they need it, right, for developing the reward system without they have to build the source code and all those different stuff that's going to take some time. And it's good to be partnering, collaborating, and providing the platform where people can collaborate each other. So that's kind of like what I like, how honeycombs is become one of the good utilities platform for the NFT project and meme, even the meme tokens itself, to give back to their community in the way that they should.
Absolutely, and I see we got Colton with his hand up. What you got for us, Colton?
I wanted to talk about the honeycomb because the ATM utilizes that as well. Just to keep in mind, if you have a project, honeycomb is really beneficial because it yeah, your holders have to go claim it every single week, but it really over rewards the ones that are active consistently and doing it every single week, because as the rewards roll over, past the initial period of the rewards, um, they're the ones that are going to be continuously claiming and then reward, getting more than anybody else. So it really does help out your most active community members.
Yeah, absolutely. As far as somebody who enjoys just getting drips of tokens, yeah, it's definitely nice to see that land in your wallet like once in a week, like in one big chunk. So I really like how ATMs is set up on Saturdays. It's just easy to remember, and then you get tokens each week. So, and the good thing
Well,
is,
on top of that, JC, the like what Tyler said, with the honeycomb, there are two options of the how rarity based collections. I mean rarity based rewards, and then with the collection size. So if you have like a high value of NFT with rarities, with a high value that also a bigger price, right? And it got as well on those rarity based design. Like and tokens case, there are I think 5 tier for those 2,222, but of course those numbers are shrink every day since Tyler Byrne implement those burn mechanism on his NFT collections. So which is to get bigger rewards also for the holders every week as he does that, right? So that's, and this is the only platforms which is the NFT rarity reward based system. So if you have a high value of NFT collections, you want to utilize this platforms to give back to your community or your holders, because there are more value of those NFT that, to push also on the secondary marketplace, on the secondary market, because that get bigger rewards in weekly or daily basis.
Sorry, I was looking at something that he did some addressing.
Burn them all. More rewards.
Yep, exactly.
Bigger rewards.
I saw a comment from somebody whenever we were talking about audio, so maybe somebody can talk about that. But Fuzzy Claw asked, can you connect people's current playlists on Spotify, other music apps, etc., into the radio station so we can listen to our own playlist in game? Kind of like a aux cable or Bluetooth.
That would be something that we could implement.
I mean, Spotify has like webhooks like already, so I mean, I would think it wouldn't be too hard to just, port that over.
Lions, I'm not sure if webhooks are even available, right? I mean, because I had that idea kind of like a movie theater in the Expectorverse, and what MK told me is that it's not available yet, and it would probably have to come from Unreal.
Okay, that makes sense, because it'd be on their engine. Oh, that's an idea.
Yeah, so like as far as showing like if I wanted to stream what you're doing, JT, your stream inside the actual game, where we could just go in Expector and like watch you do your stream, which would be freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But it would require somewhat of like an overlay in game.
Yeah.
I
don't think they're ready for that kind of UI like integration or anything like that.
I think we're pretty close.
Oh, watch out! Quantum said we were probably pretty close.
So let's just keep an open mind to that, but I think we're pretty close.
Love hearing that. Because one thing about me in gaming is like I always have my freaking music playing. It's just, it's my music and I'm cruising around in game. Might as well listen to my music. So.
I'm not saying we're gonna have a movie theater in the resort, but I think we're gonna have a movie theater in the resort.
What you're saying without saying is something might happen.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna have to just see what happens and then build off of that.
So all I was speaking on really is that so you could have a file hosted with a video playing, much like Quantum represents in Expector right now with that big ball. But I'm not sure if it's something that can come from like a streaming server, like an outside source that's not part of the server.
Yeah, I think maybe for that we have to build within our own environments and just use different plugins that Expectorverse itself isn't using. So when it comes to creating our environments, we're more into doing more things than just building within Expectorverse cities itself.
Sweet.
Well, guys, I know we got still a little crowd in here, but we've been going for about 3 hours. I don't know how long y'all were thinking about going, but
I think I'm gonna call it 2 myself, dude. It was a great space, though.
Yeah, I appreciate you saying that, and I do think it was a pretty good space. And, lots of announcements and alpha dropped. We'll just go around the room. Is there anything anybody else to say before we get out of here? Maybe all the money.
Yeah, I have one more little bit of alpha, especially for you guys that own the URATM NFT, since that was technically the first creation that I've ever made. I've said to all the holders that I'm just going to continue.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the mute button instead of request button because somebody just came up to talk. So, sorry about that, Golden. So you should be able to unmute your mic now. Yeah, so I went to hit on somebody that requested, and the mute space moved over right in time for me to click that. The request went away. Sorry about that.
That's all good. I was yelling sabotage while I forgot to unclick my mute button.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I was going to say, so basically anyone that owns the URATM collection, the reason I brought up big balls earlier He was down in the crowd listening. He's not right now, but so before the CTO ever happened, I worked on the URATM NFT collection, and then I was helping Rob with his project with Big Balls making that NFT collection. And we have decided that, since the recent events, I have decided that any NFT collection that I create from here on out, which the Big Balls collection is coming, I will be doing 10% has to go to the URATM NFT holders.
How much percent?
10%.
Oh, okay. Well, dang. That's pretty nice.
More drips. I love it. Trust line set. Ready to go.
Yep. Wind trust line. Yeah. Wind drop. Wind drop.
Wind drop. Not wind moon. Wind drop.
Wind
It
drip,
might even be just XRP.
Yeah, that'd be
I
pretty
feel
nice.
like we're all like Finding Dory with the seagulls. Morn, morn, morn.
Or yeah, definitely appreciate you just dropping that little knowledge for us, Colton. Is there anything else you want to talk about that?
I don't really have anything else. I just keep an eye out for it. It's a project that's been kind of like it's not very active, but the mission behind the whole thing is a really good one. That's kind of why I was involved with Rob in it, and we kind of set out to do some sort of like a charity event kind of thing. We wanted to sell products where 50% of the proceeds went to a charity, kind of like grassroots, where we could raise money, and then when some place like North Carolina floods, we could go out and buy out an entire resale furniture shop and just donate it. Stuff like that. It may take a long time to get there, but that's kind of the direction we want to go.
Hey, we got
Well,
plenty of
then,
time.
if that's the case, you create those social impact cause project, just like the X job, and you have the big balls as those token, so that way you can do it the way that the what's Deeth from the black market dog did. Does right now on the XRPL too. Um, yeah, big balls is also one of the meme coins that under Opal Farm ecosystem. So yeah, I know Rob has been busy with his personal life when he started with Uphill Farm, and I haven't been really talked to him recently. But I know you guys doing the airdrop also with XRP Pixel Wall, right? Is that what? No, Bank XRP. I think whatever it is. I forgot what's the name.
Yeah, it's the pixel wall, the million pixel wall.
Yeah,
They
Million Pixel
also
Wall. That's yeah.
they also have a token called Bank XRP, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I said. So I think Rob is giving big balls drop to their Bank XRP holders, from my understanding. So I think he will go ahead with that one. So I'll contact Rob and see where we can help to support what he's doing with the big balls, so to get those big balls active again.
To get the bets. That's hilarious. I don't know if you guys have seen the banner, but it says big balls and then it says bigger hearts below it. But yeah, it's kind of been fun, especially keeping up with the whole Elon Musk and big balls. That what's the guy's name? Edward Korenstein
I'm not
or
sure.
something.
Couldn't
I
tell you. Big balls.
So y'all don't know the story behind big balls?
Yeah, the big balls, the guy in the that Doge, right?
Yeah, say it 6 more times. We've been saying big balls so much; it's kind of funny. Yeah. So it's that guy behind Doge, and recently he got beat the pulp beat out of him by some thugs. He tried to intervene and he got his ass kicked, and it was all over the news because Trump was talking about it.
Yeah, I definitely. Yeah, I feel what you're saying. Well, if that's all.
JT speechless.
Yeah, I don't
Hey,
even
well,
know what to say
guys,
about that anymore.
I'm about to head out. This is Quantum out. Hey, JT, appreciate you hosting this space, bro. Throwing some knowledge out, and appreciate the time for you allowing me to speak about what we got going on with ATM, and shout out to the whole community. I'm expected by next Friday. I don't know if the whole community has heard, but we're trying to launch a short comic book, a release talking about what our PFP collections are about, and we should be having that ready by next Friday. So just a little something fun we've been working on, just to explain our PFP collections. the ones now Anunnaki PFP collection and the ones coming out.
Yeah,
But again,
I'm
appreciate your
excited.
time. Yeah, appreciate everything, guys. Nice talking to everybody. Peace out till next time.
Appreciate you, Quantum, and
See you,
have a good
Quantum.
night, bro.
Peace out, guys.
Good
So
night.
JT, it's Cocky Apes, man. Hey, I've been trying to get up here the whole day. Been getting busy, slamming with stuff left and right. So apologize for coming up last minute, man. But I wanted to get some alpha in before you guys head to bed.
Sure thing, bud. It's about 3 minutes or so.
Yeah, no problem. Just 2. So I got my fan club collection dropping tomorrow. List anybody who bought a whitelist can mint tonight. And you know, for those of you who don't know about my project, I make leather patch hats. That's what I do for a living. That's what my first project was based around. And I brought that over to this collection. And basically, if you mint a 1% patch trait or a golden skin, you'll get a free hat. So I'll pay for the shipping and everything and ship it right over to your house. These are real world assets that you could win if you mint the right NFT. So check that out. And you know, we got more coming, but I think the hats are pretty popular.
Yeah, I've definitely remember seeing your project around a lot. So yeah, keep up the good work, and you know, if you're interested in finding out when that's dropping and stuff, give Cocky Apes crew here a follow.
Thank you, man. Appreciate you, man.
No
Sorry
problem.
for jumping up last minute.
You're fine, man. This is just life. It happens. So yeah, appreciate you, Quantum, for you know, he said bye. And let's see, we got Chris Ben up here. I'm not sure if he's actually speaking or if he's just hanging up on stage. But Potheads, if you want to go ahead and say bye if you'd like, and then we'll have Queen. Yeah, go ahead, Pothead.
Yo, I appreciate the time up on the space. Everyone here is building something very unique, and that's because it's all on XRP, you know, the digital asset that is the gold of the internet. I appreciate you guys letting me in here, and I hope we can talk more.
Yeah, bro, I appreciate your chill vibes, and you're definitely somebody that would be fun to have up on space, just to mellow us out every once in a while. You're pretty dope.
Definitely, man. Anytime you need a co-host or some music, man, let me know.
10 fun. And Queen of the Now, if you would like, I know we didn't hear anything from you today, but if you'd like to close us out.
No, pretty much I just want to say it was a beautiful space and just welcome aboard because this is the best family in the space.
Let's go. I'm excited. I'm so
All
excited.
right.
I'm bullish.
Okay.
Well, thank you, Queen. And I think all that's left is all the money and Mel, if y'all want to close us out, and then I'll give us a final word to leave.
No, I think I have enough talking.
Yeah, I know how that
Yes,
feels.
it's a great space, JD, and continue doing. We're gonna continue to do this, you know, to bring more awareness to the builders, the project that need the highlights. Contact JD. You know, if you want to explain and present your project within 3 minutes, like what JD slot time, you know, during this podcast. And I think it will keep going. Right now, it's only episode 3, but I think it will continue and moving forward. So, the Opulence X will always support, and of course, especially right now, JD is part of the Opulence X team member. So, definitely, we will stand and support what he's doing and trying to bring people together with this bridge to XRPL visions. Yeah. So, yeah, I have nothing for closing. I think just, you know, stay healthy and, you know, be positive and work together. I mean, I always say it is a marathon, not a sprint. You can take profit here and there. It's up to you, you know, when it comes to asset or value or anything. But the way you interact with others, you elevate others by elevating. I mean, you elevate yourself by elevating others, not by tearing people down. So that's kind of like the visions that we have with this bridge to XRPL. We want to create a good ecosystem to track more new users onboarding on the XRPL network.
Yeah,
Well
absolutely.
put. Go ahead, all the money.
I mean, I can't really say anything else better than what Mel just said. Really, See, just look inward. If you're running a project, if you're in here, if you're listening, just imagine what you want these outside ecosystems to see whenever they enter. How you're interacting with their not a lot of infighting. We know a lot of stuff like that goes on in this space, but it's my philosophy like to almost just not get involved at all, even if it's directed at us, if there's a bunch of FUD. The only option moving forward, if you're going to be professional about what you're doing, is to keep your head down and keep building and keep showing up for your community and everybody else in the PL.
Very well put, and I appreciate both of you becoming co-hosts for my space tonight and the podcast and everything. Mel, thank you so much for the love you've shown me in the past, just week or so, and I'm really excited to start, doing some BD work at Opulence. There's a lot coming in store for that, so definitely.
Exactly how much love, JT?
What do you mean?
You said she was you love. She
Don't worry
brought you
about
on the team. I was asking how much love.
enough love. She's very loving, so I love hearing her. Every time I've talked to her, it's been like 2-hour conversations. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that's awesome, man.
it's been
I'm super happy for you.
yeah, I appreciate it, and I love being a part of all the money because why? What else a project would I want to be involved with than all the money if that's what we're aiming for? So there's a lot of communities out there, and we have ours, and I think ATM is kind of just like a friendly CTO, like anybody's welcome, and there's a lot of people that are very talented in that, little group on Telegram we have. So, yeah, basically, thanks for tuning in for episode 3, and I'm just gonna close the space out, and the live broadcast just close out with some music for a little bit. But until next time, it'll probably be, this weekend or so before I think about doing another space. Maybe Sunday on a slower day around noon. Anyways, just follow my page and then I'll make that announcement. But thanks for all of you for tuning in here and all our speakers up on space and everybody that's been listening down below. So yeah, make sure you save this video broadcast just in case you want to listen to some bits and pieces that we talked about throughout the night. But then other than that, like Mel was saying, just make sure you stay healthy, and make sure you're staying hydrated, and just make sure you're taking care of you and everything around you. So, yeah, let's close out this space here in a minute, and we will talk to you soon. Alright, bye guys.
Was never so they could buy it. Some old friends switched because they never saw the vision, and I'm used to being solo like a man upon a mission.
And let me close out here. Good night, everybody, on the live stream. Peace.
Then somebody told me that I got that flame. Keep it real, kid. Eventually, everybody will know your name. And then he was gone in a flash, like a scene inside a script. But the words, they lit a fire that never slipped. Started dropping joints, one for fun, and ripped a microphone just like a megaphone and automatic gun. Second chances, they don't come with a sign. Gotta make your own path before you're running out of time. From the bottom of the map to the very top of the charts, it's the pain and the struggle coming from my heart. Second chances, they don't come with a sign. Gotta make your own path before you're running out of time. From the bottom of the map to the very top of the charts, it's a pain and the struggle, delivering it through my art. Second chances, y'all. Buddy Rock. Phase 1. Motherfucking Earthlings. Take advantage of your second chance if you get it.